All right. Um, so I think we'll start off with TB. And you have two free downtime activities. Um, Actually, we'll first start off with the ship because you guys filled up the experience, so you guys still have to decide what ability you want.
What were we thinking of last time?
I think you guys said either home cooking or problem solvers, if I remember correctly. Or if I remember correctly.
I mean, that looks right.
Yeah, I remember thinking that.
I don't know.
I'm okay
very
with
tired.
either. Kate, do you have any input?
I remember we did a thing so we could get home cooking. We put the
Yeah, we
galley
got the
to
galley.
get home cooking.
Yeah.
Spend 1 credit and a downtime for everybody. I'm just trying to figure out exactly
So
compare home cooking to what we would normally do. Like, are we saving a bunch by getting home cooking?
so some only one person spends 1 cred and a downtime activity, and they cook for everybody. So everyone gets to indulge their vice on that 1 cred
Oh,
and
that's
Oh, we
pretty
don't have to use
nice.
the downtime.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's an action economy thing.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm down with that.
Everybody good with
We,
home
we put a
cooking?
lot into that already.
Yeah.
all right, home cooking it is.
Now,
TB. You got two free downtime activities. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna do.
Drugs with us.
yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do drugs. As my vice, so I'm gonna indulge in that.
It shows you have zero
But I.
stress.
Oh,
I don't.
so I don't have to do.
That doesn't look. Because didn't you push yourself in the last?
I don't know.
Let me.
I did not. Did I
did
push
not.
myself?
Let me.
Maybe I have one then.
Well, let me.
It was a very lackadaisy mission. No one was stressed.
I'm pretty stressed.
Yeah.
Let me. Let me double check just real quick. I have it right here. Um. I'm pulling up the VOD just to see.
Pull that VOD.
Yeah.
I want your VOD. Wait, what?
I am pulling up the receipts.
The receipts. Show me the receipts.
I am.
Show me the receipts.
Oh, hang on. No, it still said you had zero stress.
Nice.
So
we didn't have to wait for him.
Well, here's the thing though is he has to be the one to instigate it, and
yeah,
in order for you guys to do it,
we can just indulge our vice without his ability.
Yeah,
we can do drugs without you, Dan. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
miss you, but
Wow. I'm gonna do drugs, but like, you know.
But just
by yourself in the bathroom.
Not for vice.
Yeah.
Myself. I'm just gonna sniff poppers in the corner. And
He's doing it because he wants to, not because he has to.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like, you know,
just look at him straight in the eye.
Of the club, just.
Also, so I figured out I'm a dumbass. I figured that out.
Oh, you just.
Yeah.
So
Wow. So
I
I died this time.
no, so I
No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
I figured out how indulging your advice worked, and so it takes your low. However, it takes one of the three, the insight, prowess, and resolve. It takes the lowest, the one where you have the lowest dots in. So I'm looking at TBs. You have 1 dot in resolve. You have 3 in insight and 4 in prowess. So it
Yeah.
takes you roll 1 die in resolve. That's how you indulge your vice. So
Wait, I
that's
have
why.
3 in insight?
Yeah, you have 1 hack and 2 in rig. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
however many you have in that category.
Oh.
Oh.
But I take.
Well, I have 0.
So
Prowess.
you roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
Well, poop.
So where it shows like insight, prowess, and resolve, you have 3 dots in insight. So you have the 1 in hack and 2 in rig, and then you have 4 in prowess, 3 in home, 1 in scrap, and then in resolve you have 1 in sway, and you have 1 in just in total. So when you indulge your vice, it takes the one category you have the lowest in, and then it rolls however many die or however many points are behind that line. So you have
I
1.
like that because now my I'm not a doctor is not as overpowered as it seemed.
Yeah. So it I was doing it wrong this entire time. I apologize for that. It just does it by itself. You don't have to give me a reason for how you don't tell me an action on how you indulge it. You just tell me how you indulge it. So like when JJ was doing the cards, uh she said
Oh,
that
I look high in that photo. Oh my god.
but
I look high in all these photos.
yeah. But when JJ did her vice, she told me that she swayed with the cards. You don't use the sway, you just indulge the vice and it's fine. But yeah, so you have 2 free downtime activities, TB. What would you like to do?
So let's see. That means I can do.
You can put experience into something, you can work, you can start a long-term project, you can buy things for the ship.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Let's see. Where does that in again? Like of the stuff that I. Is it on my sheet of what I can do or no?
It's on it is on the it's in the playbook. It's on page 184.
I don't know where playbook.
Or not playbook, the actual book. I mean, the full text.
Yeah, I know. Because you sent that. I just don't know where I put it.
You can either acquire an asset, you can do a long-term project to craft something, you can indulge your vice, you can lay low, so reduce your heat. You can recover, you can repair things with the ship, or you can train to get experience.
I think I'm gonna train.
Okay.
How can I train stuff? Like,
So you just tell me if you want to train in insight, prowess, resolve, or your playbook.
oh, okay.
Everything except the playbook, I believe, grants 2 experience. Oh no, everything that you train in now grants 2 experience, so 2 bars.
I think I'm gonna try and do some work on resolve somehow.
Okay.
I don't know.
So if you do it once, you go up to 3 experience. If you do it twice, you're up to 5.
Yeah, I'd like to do it twice, actually.
Okay. For both of your free downtime activities?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe I'm like in the mirror just trying to, like a sim, trying to work on like my speech to myself, to help my sway and command, like my charisma in general.
Yeah.
Which I
Self-esteem.
feel like Resolve is like very like that because it's consorting
Pyramid! Fucking pyramid!
So I'm just talking in the mirror the whole time.
42 OG is like behind you with his like you're like doing outfits or whatever, and he like has his like either thumbs down or thumbs up.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, because I don't think there's no reason for me to do my vice.
Yeah.
So
And if you want, now you can spend a cred to fill that up if you want.
I kind of do. And you said it's anything behind the line, right?
Yeah, so when you indulge your vice, it takes the lowest, whatever one of the 3 categories, the lowest one, and it rolls however many dice are behind the line. Same thing with resistance.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and add to my command.
Okay. It's 2, by the way, so you get that extra bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I kind of.
Hi, Fabo7chin. Thank you for the follow. We're doing good. I'm not gonna be able to read chat because I'm doing this game, but during break I will definitely read it. But again, thank you for the follow.
And yeah, I think that's all I did for my downtime.
Okay. So yeah,
drugs, but I didn't indulge.
yeah.
Just medication.
It was just 1 puff.
Yeah, it's medical. I have a card.
Okay. Angel, we'll start with you. So you have that. You would say you want to indulge your vice.
Hello.
Okay, good answer.
Great job, Kate.
I don't think Kate can hear us.
What? I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, I thought.
Angel.
I forgot I was Angel. I thought
Girl.
100% you were talking to JJ. I'm sorry. Okay.
You're devil.
Yeah. No, my bad.
I'm gonna get a drink really quick.
Okay. So I'm still doing drugs. I'm assuming with Doc.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So when you indulge your vice,
prowess.
it's gonna use prowess, so it's gonna roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay, not bad.
So you clear 3 stress. Yeah.
What happens when you overindulge? You can see it.
So there.
Things of stress did you have? Because
6.
you were at disadvantage, so it'd be 3. So you
Yeah.
get underindulge.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm wondering if I want to do it again or not. Drugs.
Well, you would have to pay a cred.
Because we already did one.
You did your free activity, and then however many cred that you had.
What did we do last time?
I don't remember, but I remember that we saved one downtime activity so that we could possibly take drugs with TV.
I will. You guys also still have 4 of those blue mushrooms, and each one clears 1 stress.
Wait, what?
The 4 those little mushrooms that Jin had and was using as like yeah, you got them. You guys got 4, and you gave it to Angel, and Angel put it back on the ship.
I didn't know we knew what they did.
Yeah, we didn't.
No, Doc did. Doc did the study.
Yeah.
So we have 4 total.
You have 4 blue mushrooms that each clear 1 stress.
Okay.
So if you want to munch on some of those.
Do
Didn't I take
you-
some too or no?
Dummy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
How much stress do you have?
This much
TB?
alcohol before I put them into it.
Does TB have 0 stress?
Yes.
JJ, how many? How
Yeah,
much
I don't
stress
need
do
to
you
take
have?
it.
TF Alexanders, thank you for the
I
follow.
don't have any.
I'm not gonna be able to read chat when we start the game. I do appreciate though, Dummy, for the raid.
Sorry, I couldn't hear JJ.
Oh, I don't have any stress.
Okay.
I'm just-
Kate,
okay.
you have 3?
We're starting the game, and so
You
I
can
want
go
to try
ahead
and
and have
focus
3 of them.
the game as much as possible. But
How
again,
much do
thank you
have? I
guys.
mean, I don't mind
5.
splitting 2 and 2. Oh, well,
No,
I'll take
no, no,
one.
No. You go ahead and clear it all out because I'm still going to have to spend a downtime activity after this session to do it again. So I don't really need it.
You use it a lot more than I do.
Well, yes, but that's because
Because you're a doctor, not a...
well, yeah, but we didn't know how the stress. I've only been using this much because I'm like, okay, I can just clear everything because I've been rolling my doctor.
I see.
Yeah. So now that we're doing it right, then
Scale it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd still rather do 2 and 2.
Well, you can have 2 now.
Unless you
I'm not
have
going to
to-
need any until after the end of the session.
Okay. All right, so I'll do that. I'll do 2 for now. We still have 2 in the hole.
Mm.
Okay.
They're very large mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a stuffed bell
Okay, so
pepper.
yeah, that's...
It's like a Coke can.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
Sideways.
some
Okay, so I think
now.
that's it then,
Mushrooms.
because I don't
Okay.
I don't have any cred anyway, so I guess I spent
Okay.
it on something.
So, Doc,
Can do it.
it's up to you now.
No. I already rolled my 2. Up,
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I rolled, so I didn't. Yep, I cleared 2.
Okay.
So I'm at 5.
All right. Okay. All right. So, I guess with that, we're ready to start. So, everyone ready?
Let's do it.
All right. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Apparently, it said Clifford buff.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with the internet? Oh god.
I know.
Oh.
All right. None of that here.
Zero
My God.
tolerance for Buff Clifford.
No.
Wow. Body shaming.
Yeah.
More like
Red.
Clifford shaming.
Yeah. All right.
This is half rum and half another drink of this entire glass.
Damn.
Jesus. All right. Well, with that, let's begin our 4th episode of Scum and Villainy. So, last where we left off, you guys went to you came from Serpentor back to Elael and talked with Girasi, told her where Lindis is. She's in Catan, and Girasi offered you the job to get Lindis and try to bring her back for total price of 18 cred. She gave you 4 off the bat as a down payment. You guys made your way back through Deep Hut space. Then as you're going through Pablo Hutta, you came across a asteroid field, and it was very chaotic, and the ship clipped an asteroid and sent you guys spiraling into this big, like, stationary asteroid where you're stuck. 2 of the engines were completely just fucked, and there you encountered 2 people. You encountered a red Nick-2 named Junto, and you came across a Verpine named Rashig. And Rashig offered to help you guys to repair the engine if you brought a dead space slug. And during your exploration throughout the asteroid, you found campsite where a person who you believe to be a former Jedi lived. You found her body and her lightsaber, which seems to be in very poor condition. And further down the cave, uh, you found just this hive of space slugs, and you found one, picked it up, and the other ones started chasing you, alerting their mother, this huge, gigantic Exogorth. And when you guys returned back, Rashig helped fend off the space slug, and you gave you guys enough time to reinstall the engine or put in a new engine and get the fuck out of that asteroid right as the Exogorth was about to swallow you guys whole. And that is where we left off. And after that, JJ tried to pass the time by playing cards with Junto, and during that time, Jin messed around with the lightsaber and caused JJ's cards to just burst into flames. So JJ is cut off from her vice. She needs to get a new deck of cards. So.
Oh my god, that happened?
Yeah.
You were doing drugs in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow. The last time I huffed poppers in the
Hi, I'm drugs.
Oh, never mind.
Ugh.
So you guys
That's vice.
you guys are roughly in the middle over here. So TV, I need you to roll a helm.
Okay. We're still on our way.
Yes, on your way to Kantan.
Okay.
We're stopping at Varl.
And it is controlled.
Yeah, it's
standard?
controlled standard effect. A 5. So that's one of many, maybe. Who knows?
Oh my god.
So that's 2
I'm
segments.
so glad I didn't.
We were stopping at Varl, were we not?
It's happening again.
Do you guys want to
What
try?
do you mean it's happening again?
I thought that we were going to stop at Varl so that we could just make complete sure that our engines are fine. Because I know that 2-4 was salvageable, but 2-3 was completely fucked. And that's the one that we traded out. But I thought we were just going to make 100% sure before we go on. And it gives a chance for us to drop off Junto because he wasn't heading back to Kintan.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Okay. So let me fill this up. So yeah, that two segments will get you to Varl. I do not have a slide for Varl, unfortunately, but you get there, and you're about to land, and Junto looks at all you guys and he says, "What are you guys doing?"
We're stopping to make sure our engines are fine.
And he's like, "Okay." And he says, "Are you guys heading back to Kantan? Or heading
We are, but you said you were not.
Well, that changed when my ship basically got swallowed by that thing. Is there a chance that you could bring me back over there?"
It's gonna cost you.
Well, here's the thing, and
I don't like the sound of that.
Junto
I'm like slow down a little bit.
Junto kind of walks over to 4-2 and like pats 4-2
Don't touch.
girl.
You cut out.
Oh, Junto.
I can't hear you.
Hello, testing.
Neither can I.
Hello,
Yeah, Katana cut out.
You said 4-2, and that's where you cut out.
hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Girl, we can't hear you.
What the fuck? All right. Let me. Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
Okay.
There you are.
My God, Discord. All right. So 4-2 Junta walks over to 4-2 and pats his setting and says, "I know you guys are looking for the girl. I uh I I messed around with 4-2 a little bit here, and I saw that he had a wanted poster in his data, and I know exactly who that girl is."
Can I?
Punch him in the face.
No.
Do
Well,
an insight check. It's not that game. I'm just kidding.
well, I was gonna say, could I reach out with the force to see if he is dealing us false iron?
If he's lying to you,
Yes.
sure.
Position.
This is going to be a control position, limited effect. Limited because the force is still new to you.
Yep.
A 5. You concentrate for a bit, and you can kind of, you close your eyes and you can see in Junto's mind, like from the past, because at this point it took you guys a day to travel from the asteroid to Varl. During that 24 hours, you see through Junto, like he was messing around.
Do I believe him when he says he knows Lindis? Okay. Yeah, it popped.
Yeah, it did
Like
change
30 seconds
differently.
ago, and then that's whenever your stream.
You don't have to apologize, girl.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I think it's working there. Okay. It's working on stream.
There we go.
God, I need a new microphone. This is bad.
Yeah, it does sound different now.
Okay. So what was I saying?
That you were giving us 300 cred.
No.
A piece.
No.
Every second.
It was Junto and
Yes, I believe that Junto knows the girl, but that's all I know.
okay. So yeah, Junto says, I know that you're trying to look for this girl. However, I personally don't know exactly where she is. My boss, however, does. If you want, I can take you to him on Catan, and he might be willing if you do something for him.
Who's your boss?
He's I don't know if he wants his name out yet. He just started his business a bit, and I happen to be one of his first patrons.
How long
We're very
ago? Because you were
discreet.
trapped on a thing.
Well, I was on the asteroid for. I just left Canton a couple days ago, and I was on that asteroid for a day before you guys showed up.
Oh, okay.
And while I do greatly appreciate you guys taking me with you, I, if I had to choose between my boss and that Exogorth, I would choose the Exogorth. But my boss, I do have some faith in him, and I think he might be able to help you guys out for a little price. What that is, I don't know.
Or you could tell us all you know right now.
And
Damn.
If I tell you, will you take me to Canton?
Sure.
Are we on a time crunch right now?
No.
Yes.
if we tell you, we won't push you out the airlock. Or if you tell us.
Well, my boss might not take so kindly to that.
How he know it was us? Who's gonna know? How is he gonna know? Who's gonna know?
I have my ways. All I do know with the girl is my boss had another client who was supposed to deliver some goods, if you know what I'm saying. And
Don't know what you're saying.
I've seen you do it a couple times. And
Masturbate?
They got caught.
the
Fleshlights?
no.
Oh.
He does deal a little bit with the
I saw you looking.
the drug industry. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm
I do not know what you're talking about. And that one guy had his ship stolen by this girl, and my boss. What's so funny?
Doc's just sitting, just laughing his ass off.
I
Not
don't
responding to him.
I don't get what's so funny. Well, but instead of turning the girl in, my boss has had her work for him, and also has kept her protected from those trying to find her.
So
So
you're saying your boss is trying to find the girl that stole the ship?
he did, and instead of turning her in, hired her.
Is your boss a woman?
Nope.
Okay.
He can be scary sometimes. He's done things. Things that you've done. He's pointing
All
at.
done
He's
things.
pointing at Doc, and he says that weird hand movement thing.
Mhm.
And I've seen him use one of those swords too. And trust me, I do not want to be on the other end of that.
So would he be happy or upset to see you without your cargo?
I think he'd be understanding.
Would he be happy to have his asset back?
Happy of what?
Would he be happy to have his asset back? Which would be, you, of course, the driver.
I think so.
I just got one question for you. And no, you've seen me do the hand thing, as you called it. So I'll know if you're lying to me. Does the name Valeris mean anything to you?
At this, Junto says, my parents have dealt with this woman She I know of her. I met her once, and she seems to be very, very stoic. But that's all I know.
What do you think, JJ?
Well, he seems sincere enough, and I guess we don't really have a reason to like space him.
I'm trying to help you here. All I just need is just to get back to Canton.
I got a good laugh out of space him.
I mean, I'm fine with taking him to Catan. We are going to stop on Varl to fix the engines, but...
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Engines
okay
are
with that.
fixed.
Yeah, what I was
I have that in my notes, is that engines are fixed with not one but 2 exclamations after.
that's what Angel did during her downtime, was the
I
engine.
thought that we only fixed one of them.
You fixed one of them and then you replaced the other one.
Wing got clipped or something.
The wing, both the when you guys were on the asteroid, Angel was able to fix the one engine that was
The
damaged.
2-4.
Yes, and then Angel had the other engine given by Rashig to work on and was able to replace it. And then during the downtime, Angel was able to repair the wing. So I'm going to say for narrative purpose, this happens in Varl.
Okay.
And so...
And it'll just take a day of our time to make 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the narrative here.
Okay. Good job, Angel.
Thanks.
But yeah, so we're gonna keep going?
Let's fucking go.
Alright.
Vroom, vroom.
Alright. So you guys took a day in Varl just to get your bearings, making sure everything's fine. Junto's talked with you guys. And you guys quickly in the morning get back up into space. And TB, I need you to roll another helm. Need 7 more segments.
Control standard.
Yes.
6.
A 6, so that's 3. So just filling this up.
Got the best violin in the verse.
Yeah. So that's one day. Again, it's kind of lackluster. Don't have a deck of playing cards, unfortunately. Sorry. But
I'm only slowly dying inside. It's fine.
yeah. Are you going to be working on the what was it, the chair shrine that you had?
Yes, I'm working on it again just now.
Yeah.
The share shrine. Do you believe in that? That's what I heard.
Well, so yeah, that's the next day. TB, roll again. Controlled and standard. Another 6.
Nice.
So you, at this point, you've pretty much made it into the Cretan Narrows. You're probably like right here, or like in between Klaatuin and the edge of the Cretan Narrows. So just roll again. Doesn't matter what you get.
It doesn't matter.
Well, actually,
Just don't critically fail.
yeah. Another 6. Damn.
We now own Catan.
That's if you got a crit.
Holders of Catan.
And got another lightsaber.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys now made it to Catan, tomato, and as soon as you enter the atmosphere, um, it's very arid, very dry for the most part, and
Oh, beautiful.
it seems very barren, except for this city that you could tell it has a huge. It has several skyscrapers, and in the very middle is this somewhat like conductor rod going up in the air, and you can see in the distance, far in the mountains, just dark clouds with rain, and you can see like thunder and lightning way yonder. And you quickly go down to the landing bay, and it's where you land. And uh, at this point, it's probably about, I'd say, afternoon, close to evening-ish, like probably 4 or 5 o'clock. And Junto, Junto says, "Well, this is our stop. Uh, we can go meet our boss now, or meet my boss now, or if you want to do it tomorrow, it's up to you guys."
No time like the
What
present.
time is it?
About 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, evening.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say in the morning. Can we get breakfast first? I'm just kidding. Okay.
Let's just go ahead and head out now.
Can we get dinner first?
Yeah,
I'm
might
just-
as well.
We can get dinner when we come back. It's only 5.
All right. Well, so you guys head over. You guys land. You open up the ramp, and does everyone go, including like Jin and 4-2, or?
4-2
Yeah.
follows me.
Okay.
Should we
I'll
have
stretch our
somebody
legs.
staying with the ship?
I'm gonna say, what if it's a trap of some kind in any situation? Should we all be there?
I'll stay with the ship.
Okay.
I could leave my drone back, and if anything happens, it can ping me
That sounds like a good idea
because
if you
it's
want to do that.
fixed now too.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stay with the drone.
But I feel safe with you, Doc.
I'm always with you. In your heart.
The
Okay,
Doc will be
Jesus.
with you always.
That's just the
And
force.
also with you.
Okay.
So I'll
So.
leave the drone back, and it's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay
I
with the
mean,
drone at the
Mine
ship.
comes with me though. Mine it wants
4-2.
to tag along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Angel, TB, JJ, Jin, and 4-2 all follow Junto through the city. As you're going through the city, you notice a wide range of people from all different backgrounds and everything. You see the main group of people you do see are Zabraks. They You see a lot of them owning most of the shops. You do see wood shop seems to be owned by a couple Wookiees. And there are also humans around as well. But it's about probably a 45-minute walk from the landing bay area to this small like hole in the wall place, and you enter, and it's kind of like a bar area, and you see Junto go to the bartender, and he says, I gotta speak with Mr. O, if possible." And the bartender is a human, and he's cleaning a glass, and he's in the back, and Junto looks at you guys, and he says, "I'll be right back." And he goes into the back, and it's about maybe 5 minutes or so. Look around, not that many people around, mainly drinking, eating like really shitty food. and Junto comes back out and he says he's willing to speak with you guys. So if you want to follow me.
Sure.
All right. So he comes in and he leads you into the back of the bartender room, and he leads you through this room, and you see a figure sitting down, just waiting, and then looks up, noticing you guys there. And I'm gonna get our guest player in. So give me a second.
What?
I gotta.
Guest player.
Yeah.
Guest player.
Guest player.
Yeah.
Guest player.
So there he is. Uh, everybody, welcome in.
What is it now?
Please welcome Dummy, Binch. Dummy, this is Cade, Dan,
Oh my God, it's
Ock.
Bench.
Hello.
Yeah.
Jonto, make this quick.
These people, they helped me. I got stuck on an asteroid.
These people.
These people, they saved me. And they're looking for this girl.
This girl, Jonto, I know you're not talking about who I'm talking about.
I know it is that one. Yes.
Why? Who are you people? What? Jonto, just bringing fucking anyone back here with me? Were they patted down?
No.
I pull out my gun and I smile.
If also,
Cheeky, huh?
also, Dummy, if you
Don't
like
bother.
if you like to describe your character too, by the way.
Just imagine like space grunge. Whatever that does for you, that's what I have
Perfect in
going
space.
on.
Got it.
Yeah, I get it. Everyone here's a badass.
Um,
What do you want with Lindis?
Everything?
Everything. Okay, well, get in line.
I don't see one.
Is it
Jonto,
like a number to take, or like
bringing me all these
there-
fucking clowns. I have enough to deal with.
they're not gonna go anywhere without answers. I'm sorry, but they
Lindis is under my protection.
I get that, but these people, they seem somewhat good. I don't think they're with the Empire. I think they're willing to.
Oh no, we're not fascists.
Okay, well, congratulations. Look,
I
I'll
know, we
admit,
passed the smallest bar.
I have a lot on my plate right now, but I can't just hand Lindis off to anyone. Trust me, you know?
Well, why is that?
Well, I've had her all this time and haven't turned her in. I feel like that's good enough. Why should she trust
Well,
you?
What if she makes her choice of who she wants to go with us?
She did make her choice when she came to me.
But what if she meets us and wants to make a new choice?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really feel like letting you meet Lindis unless I can trust you. I hope you
Alright.
understand that, right?
Well, how can we make you trust us?
Well, me and my men have been trying to enter this temple. I'll be honest, I've been having trouble getting in and doing our thing, but maybe we can do a little deal. I'm not above trading Lindis for whatever you can get me out of there.
What are you looking for exactly?
Well, I honestly wish I knew, but whatever it is, it's gonna get me a pretty penny. Let's just say that.
At this, Junto, he says, "You mean the temple that's off near the canyon?"
Yes, that temple, Junto. Thank you. So I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna see her without that. We have a deal?
Well, what's been keeping you out? And what makes you think we can get in?
Let's just say my men that I have on me right now aren't exactly. I look behind me at one of my guards, the most capable. And you guys look
It's
pretty.
one
Calling them useless?
one of them. You can one of them kind of like leans into the other one's like, what the fuck?
I have my artifact. If it wasn't true, and I turn back towards them. You guys look like you've been through some shit.
We have. So what if we just hold you up right here, seeing as how you're surrounded by useless idiots?
Oh, okay. One person in here is not useless. So, and also,
Which one?
killing me isn't going to get you any closer to Lindis.
Oh no, we'll just break your bones very slowly.
I think I might like you. Look, this is the only way you're going to get to Lindis. You can leave if you want, but, I wouldn't recommend it. There's a pretty price on our head.
Well, what does everyone else think?
Still didn't answer my question about the temple, though.
I haven't really been inside of it, so we'll be going in blind.
Junto says, I
You're
know.
going with us?
Well, do you need my help? I'll be honest, kind of looks like it.
But didn't you just say we were capable?
Well, I gotta know you guys are square, right? I can't just hand off Lindis to anybody. She's mine.
It seems like it's all we got.
Then it's a deal. I stand up. You can call me Oberon. And
Okay.
you guys are bad at introductions, I see.
I'm already walking out the door back to the ship.
Jonto, we're really gonna have to have a talk after this. And I
I
follow
d-
him out.
He says, well, it's been a long week, trust me. And you both walk out. And as Oberon's leaving, you guys have a clearer view. When Oberon was in the back, it was kind of dim lighting a bit. But as he's going back out to the front, you notice having a long it's not a tentacle, but it's I'm forgetting the term, but you recognize him as a Twi'lek. And it's spelled the first time, Oberon.
Cool.
Junto, as you guys are, as Oberon and Junto are heading out, Junto quickly stops and looks at you guys and says, I'll come back to you guys and let you know when you guys should be coming. And heads out.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is your guys' mission, is to get go into the temple, find whatever Oberon is looking for, and then your reward is finding out where Lindis is.
All right, I'm gonna let Doc know kind of through the drone that we're on our way back with someone. Not sure if we can trust him, but they seem to be able to get us to the girl.
There's no response.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Why did we leave him at the ship again?
During all this time, while the group is making their way back to the ship, Doc, I need you to roll study for me. This is gonna be a risky position standard effect. A 5. So as you're where the landing bay is, it's kind of on the outer edge of the city, and you're kind of just looking around through the ship, and you see out the window, you see a couple hooded figures. You can't really tell what they you can't really tell what they look like or anything other than that they're wearing these hooded robes, and you see them walk towards the outside of the city, towards this canyon area where it seems to be a trail leading inwards.
All right, how many figures? 2?
I say 3, as far as you can tell. There is a little bit of a sandstorm kicking up, so it gets a little bit hard to see.
Is there any other identifying factors other than that they're hooded figures?
You see 2 of them seem taller than the other one, like quite taller.
Okay.
So yeah, it's at this point the rest of the group comes, and they all of you guys start heading on the ship. You guys were walking. Junta was talking to Oberon a little bit, and Junta like tells Oberon, if you want to go with them, I can just lead you over to where the ship is.
Probably best if I do.
He's like, all right, and leads you over in with them.
I'm a nice guy. I feel bad if I got any of them killed.
And
Yeah, that's usually what nice guys say.
yeah, Junto's
Just
like,
before they try to kill us.
yeah,
Doc has just poured himself another glass of wine on the ship.
okay.
I'll drink to that. Immersive roleplay.
Yeah. Drink break. But yeah, so you guys head on the ship.
You know, just add a little bit more.
2 shots of vodka.
2 shots of Malibu.
You overindulged.
Oh my god.
No! I indulged just the right amount.
But yeah, you guys start getting on the ship, and you see Doc pouring, seems to be his second glass of wine.
Oh, who's our friend?
Oberon, it looks like your friends are really bad at introductions, so I'll take the lead from here. What's your
Said
name?
A thing.
Well, I get up
Did
and
you
I
not
go
get
to
the
shake his
message?
hand.
I shake this strange man's hand.
My name's Doc. You can call me Doc.
Doc. Nice to meet you, Doc.
I am noticeably wearing a doctor's outfit.
All right. So, got any for a guest?
Sure, and grab a glass.
I grab a glass.
It tastes terrible, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
It's very bitter, and it seems like it seems probably like it's been fermented for too long. But
And
Yeah,
you can
Doesn't
tell
burn.
it's not aged. It's different.
you can
I-
tell that it's spliced with
Yeah.
with some other illicit drugs.
Well, fuck, what kind of ship did I get on? Take a stumble back. Oh, God.
Oberon, I'm gonna need you to roll a. Let me.
Constitution save.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll a.
Constitution save.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
great.
saying that to my coworkers every time I leave the bathroom.
yeah, roll a study.
Oh fuck! Hold on, I lost my dice.
You so you go to the top right, where it's like the newspaper icon.
Oh, it's on that. I
Yeah.
know how to do this.
But
Don't
he
worry.
doesn't have a thing yet, though, right?
No, he does. He
Wait,
has.
hold on. Where is
We
it?
just
Oh,
can't
I
see
don't
it.
see him in character. Oh, it's just a hidden one.
Yeah. It's yours is test character sheet, and
Yeah, I'm on it, but where do I roll?
you put your mouse over not the gear, the word study, top right, and then you click on it, and it
Yeah, like
opens up.
under like insight, prowess, all those are your roles. Like click the actual
On
words.
top right. Oh.
Yeah. And then it opens up a new window, and your position here is going to be controlled.
Wait, actually, where's the dice? Hold on, give me fucking.
It's
A
so
little too much
You
already.
click the word.
Shut
yeah.
up.
You click the word that says study. It's like a big
Good shit,
like
Doc.
on the right side. Under insight, there should be study and. Just click that.
Okay. There it is. And what is it?
And then it'll
Control,
pop up in the
desperate,
middle.
risky.
It's going to be control position. It's going to be standard effect.
I also
already
take a
gotten drunk
swig
as fuck.
straight. Yeah, I take a swig straight from the bottle.
And no bonus dice, right?
No.
Okay. How'd I do, coach?
A 5.
Pretty damn good.
All right.
So you notice you've had this wine before. It's pretty shitty. It's not it's nothing that you don't really like it, but it's nothing that takes you by too much of a surprise. And you can instantly tell that there are some drugs in it. However, your mind isn't too affected by it because your force sensitivity has allowed you to keep you grounded.
And also, I'm a doctor. I'm not going to purposely poison someone.
This
I'm a
shit takes me
doctor, not
back.
a doctor.
I mean, he was very trusting. Just take the drink from you.
Oh yeah.
It's the doctor uniform.
I've got an amazing liver.
Wait,
many-
so then could we sense
sell
then
it?
that he's force sensitive?
I thought we were thinking the same thing. We weren't.
Roll.
Can we? And I was like, sell it? Oh.
I'm not selling my drugs.
You can, if you want, you can attune.
Yeah, just to see.
May I also attune?
Yes, both.
Controlled.
Yeah, both can be controlled in standard effect.
Am I able to notice what they're doing at all?
Well, with Doc, Doc is able to sense it. Sense that this person does have clear, a clear connection with the Force. And Angel, you do kind of struggle a little bit. You do sense it, kind of, but it's not enough for you to make a full solid decision yet.
Okay, like something's different or maybe somewhat recognizable,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is.
You
Do I
don't.
sense Angel?
Yeah, you do. Like you can sense like there's two people. But during this time, Oberon, you do notice these people. They're trying to set they're sensing, and you could feel them connect with your force.
Okay, and I'm gonna take another drink. I guess privacy isn't a thing here, huh?
We're very open.
No, we're super open.
All right, well,
Would you like to see my chair shrine?
Oh, is it finished,
Would you
JJ?
like to watch me master?
Oh my god.
No, TB, stop it. JJ, is the shrine
I'm
done?
the person.
The shrine is indeed done.
I couldn't hear JJ. Sorry.
The shrine is indeed done.
Show me.
I show everyone the shrine. There is very tasteful candles put everywhere, and branches and twigs.
I don't want to get myself in situations like
There's
this.
glam shots of the chair just hung up.
Oh, I'm share.
All right. Well, Oberyn. So
I believe in life after love.
you've already talked to my companions. What are we doing?
Well, just like everyone else in the galaxy, you guys are after Lindis, right?
We're not like after her.
We're not
We like
after
want to help her.
Well, no, it's not even that we want to help her. We want to give her an option.
Yeah, whatever. Point is, I have something you want, and you guys can help me get something else I want to replace that.
Well, we don't want her. We want to speak with her.
Oh,
It's
that's
not-
what you want.
We're
then.
not. We're not trying to steal or buy another human being or another living being.
No one said anything about buying. Let's all calm down.
Yeah, but you're saying like hand over, like she's some sort of thing that's
Object.
like
That
to
is
hand
true.
over. That's
Mm.
not.
Lindis is not going to go to anyone that I don't
Do you
trust.
want to
Let's
get
just say
canceled?
that.
Do you know what?
Not space Twitter. Hold on.
The most powerful.
So wait. Space Twitter or Spacer? What are we talking here?
But no.
Spacer's trying to be a bit more positive. Okay.
All we want to do is speak with her. We will lay out the options that she has. She can come with us, and hell, if she doesn't even want to come, then she stays here. We're not going to force her to.
Of course, that's up to Lindis, but
Of course it is.
you can't just let anyone talk
It's
to her,
always
you know?
her choice.
So, you help me, and then we'll see what Lindis wants. That's pretty much the gist of it. It won't be hard, I promise.
I usually like when it's hard.
Alright, I'm
TV
pull out
does.
a flask and I just take a drink out of that.
So, quick question: if you've never been in there, how do you know if there's anything useful in there?
It's Force stuff. I don't have time to explain that to you.
But you do have time to explain it to me.
Yeah, he
Look.
wants to learn more how to do Force shit.
Can we at least talk while we go?
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to let her take the lead on this.
To JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go. We can talk on the way there.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna start the mission.
Shrine is very beautiful, by the way.
It
Thank
is.
you
Oh
very
my
much.
gosh. I think it brings the ship together.
You know what really brings the ship together? Our friendship.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Is
drugs.
it the drugs we're still on?
It's the drugs and the wine.
We do a lot of drugs together.
Yeah.
I think that's like a good thing. You know?
No, I tasted that wine.
Yeah. Jonto's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Sorry, we do a lot of drugs together.
Doc had to stay back because he had to do his doctor shit on the wine.
I'm glad he did. I'm better for it.
While you guys are talking, unbeknownst to any of you, except to Jonto, Jonto notices Jin grab one of the glasses and takes a sip, and after taking one sip, he's just fucking gone. He's
Just stumbling.
yeah.
Well, if Jim would have asked, I would have given him some.
No, he said fuck it. He made himself his own little glass.
Oh yeah, no, he's allowed, but he doesn't know he's allowed. Like he thinks it's bad, but like nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
He tries to sneak it. We see it, but whatever.
Doc would have actually poured it for him.
Well, but yeah. So you guys want to start the mission already?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Thug life.
All right.
I mean, unless you want to have dinner with us and see how crazy.
Or, yeah, should we just wait till tomorrow and start anew?
Spend the night.
Have a meal with us?
You know,
Oh
get
my
us
God.
get to
Get
know us a
fucking
little bit
wasted.
better.
Wait, wasted?
CrossFit.
Junto opens up and he says, "There's this place over here called Catan Garden. They have a endless endless rock sticks."
I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry, I'd been drinking. While you guys went and talked to Oberyn and got him over here, there were a couple hooded figures that were heading to the canyon.
Is that where the temple is?
I don't know.
I'll look it over on. Is that where the temple
Is that where the temple is?
Junto Junto goes over the dock and he says, "Can you point where they went?"
Sure, and I point right where I saw them.
And he said, "That's where the temple is."
Fun. I don't like that.
Yeah, we might not have time to. We'll do the getting fucked up after.
Celebration of a successful mission.
Yeah.
So, are you looking for just like a one thing? So, if we found like other things, we can have that. Or
I'll be honest, I don't think there's anything more valuable than what I want, so go at it, I guess.
okay.
What do you want though?
I believe there's an artifact in there. Something that can help me with my force training, and maybe even Lindis if she wants it.
Maybe.
And also, I can sell it after.
Is there a chance that I can look at it?
Let's worry about getting it first, and then we'll see exactly what we're dealing with. I don't like making promises I can't keep.
Well, we outnumber you anyway.
True.
At this, you see Jin also like a little screech sound, and you see him. He's holding the broken lightsaber and presses the button, and it goes off, and he's waving around.
No.
Everyone's Junto's like, "What the fuck?"
Jen, I told you not in the ship.
You quickly see the lightsaber. It flickers again, and then it retracts back into the hilt.
Is he still holding onto the glass?
Yeah.
Is it empty?
No, it's like while he was waving the lightsaber, it was pretty full, but he was shaking it quite a bit. So like half of it's on the floor.
I top him off.
Okay.
So he takes
maybe
the cup
get
gets
the
heavy.
lightsaber from
Yeah.
him.
He just gives it.
The more he's drinking, he doesn't try to play with it. Maybe
Actually,
that's a yeah.
Jen, do you mind if I hold on to this until you're not drinking anymore?
Oh yeah, he hands it up and is holding the cup with both hands now.
Perfect.
Just like
And then-
trying to go for his face, but missing a little bit. And...
It's just,
So I'm going to take the lightsaber and keep it on me.
he's like one of those people that's like, don't know, please disregard the spell, and then you just see it just go all over.
yeah, it
So-
slips in it.
So I took the lightsaber and I'm actually going to leave the bottle uncapped beside of Jen.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's in heaven right now.
Oh god, I don't know about heaven. It's like,
He's gonna be in hell in the morning.
yeah.
It's okay. I have like an energy drink you can have before you go to sleep.
You got those space mushrooms.
Yeah, like more like a like a Gatorade type of thing, but spacerade.
Space electrolytes. Space electrolytes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well,
And Angel's surprised and pissed. By the way, she did not know about this. About the lightsaber. He purposely kept it from her.
oh,
We thought
she didn't.
And Doc didn't
No,
mention
because she
it.
wasn't there.
Oh yeah,
no,
she was.
wasn't there. She was fixing the
She wasn't
ship,
there
so she had
and Doc
no
didn't mention
clue.
it.
And Jin didn't either. Jin never showed her. He kept it secret until he got super wasted.
Junto goes over to JJ and he says, "By the way, I think there's like a shop nearby. They sell like cards and stuff, like board games. But if you need a deck, I think they're still open."
Yeah, I'd actually like that.
Okay.
We can get that afterwards, though. Until then, she can just use mine.
you've
Alright.
had one
Okay.
and she's been wanting to play.
Well, she didn't ask me.
Oh
You
my
didn't
god.
All right. Well, you guys now have
See,
your
we're friends.
yeah.
We tell each other everything.
That's
We tell each other everything that's asked.
yeah.
Which isn't much.
No.
But yeah, so you guys now have your mission. You got to go to the temple. You got to help Oberyn get whatever he wants.
Help me.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
Anything.
That's
Dance for me.
Jin
But,
starts dancing.
Any other drugs?
yeah. But yeah, so
I have the perfect song for this, but
Twitch it's DMCA bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, it's like a voguing song, but anyway.
are we going normal load?
Well, that's where we're gonna start right now.
Oh, we all have to go the same.
Everyone,
load,
yeah,
though, right?
yeah. Everyone has the same load.
Okay,
This
we
is
just have to like.
also
remember that.
also since this is the start of a new mission, you guys are now back up to 3 gambits.
Hell
Fun.
Oh yeah.
Noise.
Oh, does that include my ability thing?
That's what makes it 3. It's usually 2.
Okay.
By the way, I'm just pulling up one sheet. So, you have before we start the load, what kind of plan do you think this will be? Is it an assault, a deception, an infiltration, a mystic, social, or transport?
I think it's infiltration since we're trying to enter somewhere.
Yeah, I would think that.
Or would it be stealth if we know people are there that we want to like sneak up on?
Or
mean,
mystic.
that would-
I mean, we have 3
Because
force
you did
sensitives
see
going for
people-
a force artifact.
Are we sure it's a force artifact?
True.
We are. What?
It was
what?
heavily implied.
Heavily.
What about it could help you with the force does not make it seem like it's a force
Well,
sensitive.
he could be wrong. He's not a reliable narrator.
I'm
He-
reliable.
He had he's had a couple drinks.
Wait, is the issue getting in or just like finding your way through it?
From what you gather from Oberyn, it seems to be getting your way through it.
So then I guess it wouldn't be an infiltration? Because, like, we could technically just walk in. And we are looking for a mystic thing. What does everyone else think?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, whatever the force one is, I want to do. I guess.
Yeah, I think so too. Mystic.
Okay. Everyone agree with Mystic?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have that. So now we can decide the load. So everyone has to have the same load collectively. So everyone either has to go light, normal, or heavy.
Well, since it's not really, like, we're trying to hide from people, like, we don't really have to, like, you know, look stealthy, so we could be normal or heavy.
I like normal.
And what does heavy do? Heavy slows us down?
Heavy
I
slows.
feel like
Or we
there's
just
also,
look like we're
there's
down.
like more of us this time, so I feel like normal would still be a lot.
The
Yeah,
the
that's
load
Be an
affects
extra person.
yeah the load affects your appearance and your speed.
Then normal, I would say.
Cool with that.
Okay.
Because I mean, last time even when we were heavy, I didn't even use 6 things. I don't even think.
Oh, I did.
No, what's your
Yeah, I was at 7.
Yeah, I definitely did.
I am always riding the line between stress and trauma.
that's
A true doctor.
Yeah. But so yeah, everyone's the same normal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think with that, I get to roll the fortune roll. So let me pull up the.
Do we want high or low on that?
You want high. This is your engagement.
Mm,
Okay.
just making sure.
So, engagement roll. You start off with 1 die, and then you get +1. Operation is particularly bold or daring. I'm gonna say it's pretty bold. Yeah, you're still. This is technically a mission within a mission, but it's you're trying to be able to have a conversation with this girl and with Lindis.
Cotton.
Yeah.
See how it works out.
Plans detail exposes a vulnerability of the target / hits them where they're weakest. I'm going to say no, because you guys don't really know exactly what you don't know for sure, like where in the temple the heart of it is, and like what's in it, and you don't even know if it's like if it's a cold temple or not. Friends / contacts provide aid or insight. Yes, you have this mysterious drunken Jedi with you. Who's going to help you out. So that's +1. So you guys are at 3 right now. And then
So he's a Jedi?
well,
Wow.
from what you gather from Junto said like he's seen this guy use the hand thing and has a sword similar to Jin.
So I'm a
Just
Jedi too
outed
now.
him. Oh.
Well, you can
Does your sword work?
Got him.
does it you can
No, I'm
try.
just fucking with
Yeah,
you.
you can try.
It's
Operations overly complex, thus contingent on many factors. No, there's not much that you do know about this temple. Target is strong against this approach / particular defenses or preparations. I'm going to say no because again, you don't know. Enemies / rivals interfering in this operation. No. Yeah. So you guys have 3 d6s. So I forgot the command for it to take the highest one. Is it
I would do let me just check something. So yeah, /roll 3d6 d2.
okay. 3d6 d2. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Oh no.
You hate us.
Wow.
Actually, really quick, let me try something else.
I mean,
Okay. So you can either do D2 for drop 2 or K1 for keep 1.
okay. Well, either way, it's a 3.
I don't know. There's a 6 and a 5 in there.
It's I don't know.
I mean, if you add them all up, it's a 7.
It's a critical. Yeah. So
I'm confused.
this is your engagement. This is how the start of the mission is going to be. It's a 3. So, yeah, with a 3, we'll find out in a bit because right now we're going to take a break. So.
Hey, more wine. Glass 4.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm still at like
yeah.
half a glass of this. I mean, I have added different.
Well, I got a 1.5 liter whenever I went out, and I'm using my big glass, so I'm after this glass I'll be a full bottle.
750 milliliters. A Malibu.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so dummy, just so we can mess
I like sweet drinks.
we can mess around a little bit here. You can go to your character sheet and you can change the name of it to Oberyn. So I'll do it for you. Cool. So that way, if you go to the chat window and you go at the very bottom of the text box and it says as, you can change your name to Oberyn instead of Roll20B.
What did the B stand for?
Bitch.
Bitch.
No. Oberyn is over party. Oberyn shouldn't voice Mario. Come on.
Listen, that's Oberyn's problematic.
Oh, come on. I'm a cool guy.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
We're about
Love
to
how you
find
got
out.
wasted immediately.
Shut up. Come on, I'm a cool guy.
I'm a cool guy. It's like drools a little bit.
Just wine sloshing all over the floor.
It was all part of my plan to get our contact drunk as shit right whenever we meet him.
Yeah,
That was the real mission, and it is accomplished.
yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Hey, me too.
I'm gonna get deeper into character. Hold on.
Oh God. All right, be right back.
Ah,
Oh, I forgot.
Did you take another drink, dummy?
yes. I'm getting character. I'm a method actor.
I'm an organic actor, so like
Mm.
I take from the experience I did have, and then I do research on what other things are similar to. So I don't necessarily have to do the same thing, but I can do things that imitate the stuff I'm supposed to experience.
Watch this 10-second pull. Hold on.
What do you mean 10-second pool? We can't see anything.
You see that?
I don't.
I
Hello.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you trying to?
Like, have you broadcasted your camera?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to go to the. You got to go to the gear icon and then scroll all the
Oh,
way.
I wasn't asking how. What if I'm camera shy?
You said watch
Uh.
something. I don't know.
Dummy, you literally streamed.
Oh,
I-
Doom streams?
I literally saw your face an hour
I'm one of the
ago.
Streamers, I'm shy.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold up. Let me go give Dummy a
I'm not
follow.
like other streamers.
Are you a V caster?
I'm a yeah.
Holy shit. Kate, I want to be a VCaster now.
Oh my God. Oh, you should be Doc.
Do it.
You should be Doc.
That's his name.
Alright, Dummy's got a new follower.
I did it. We did it.
Yeah, you can you can you can leave now.
Holy shit, that looks
Oh.
good.
That's scary.
And then
That
I
one-
can tap it and my eyes stay the same.
That's cool.
So it could go when I take my hat off.
That way we know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi Tintin. Yeah, Mandalorian episode of the side quest.
I already have one that's just as eyes.
Broadening the Katana's cinematic universe. Yeah, a little bit. I'm the main character here. I am the franchise.
I told someone they were an NPC in real life.
Wow.
I was like, it's not my fault you're an NPC. And they're like, what? And I'm like,
I'm still shocked, or I'm still taken aback from you, Dan, for calling my Halloween costume Slutty Flo.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
it was a slutty flow.
That's
I
you called it
thought
Slutty
was.
Flow?
Yeah. Great rates at
Well, now I know
Progressive.
next year's.
I mean,
You
where
just
was
need
the
to-
lie?
Yeah,
though?
you just need to put like a white apron in front of it and you can
And
be
then-
slutty flow.
Yeah.
Change the name tag, yeah.
Be like, yeah. Then you just reuse a costume. It's easy.
I threw that wig away already. It was messed up by the end of the night.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well-
That's why you don't get in drag. I'm just kidding.
Lot of despunking.
Oh, Eileen's legendary tornado blowjobs.
Oh my god.
The grapefruit technique.
Necessary.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
Yeah. Who knows? Rashik might come back. Who knows? We don't know.
She doesn't.
But yeah. So, are we ready to continue?
Let's do it.
All right. So, you guys make your way to the temple. It's getting quite dark. It's the sandstorm also. It hasn't really been letting up. It's been kind of staying the same. You can't really see too much far ahead of you, but you come across this big temple. It's very tall. It's not that wide, but it's very tall. It looks like it's been here forever, for centuries, and you can see the top, mainly like the roof and like the corners. It's just completely like chipping away, like stone. You can kind of see a little bit of like some like little pebbles just seem to be chipping away every so often. It's mainly due to the sandstorm, but you guys make it to the entryway, and it's at this point still most of the alcohol it's kind of still in your system a bit. So it's you guys are kind of everybody except really JJ. JJ didn't really drink that much. But everyone else is kind of a little bit not 100% sober, and you guys make your way to the entryway. It's probably right there when Doc just completely fucking hurls on the ground.
Oh no.
Do I though?
4 glasses of wine at least.
Well, yeah, but I'm a doctor. I know how to counteract that.
Oh well, not right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine, TV. So you guys make your way to the entryway. Junto isn't with you guys. Also, he said he had to go back to. He had to go back, try to see if he can talk to a contact of his to get another ship. Talked to Oberon a little bit about. Talked to Oberon a little bit about. Is it? Although I'm getting.
What do you mean is my mic not okay?
I'm getting like a bit of feedback, not feedback, but like it's background noise.
Yeah.
You have a fan on it, maybe?
It's because my
Air conditioner?
I can't.
No. It sounds fine now.
heaters- I have radiator heat, so it gets loud. I even have like fucking like cloth that I soak in water in between them, and it's still loud as shit.
I mean, I don't have too much of a problem with it.
No. I was like, oh no, is he gonna drop?
Yeah.
No, it's radiator heat because the building turned it on.
You
And
can be
it's
my
free,
radiator.
So
Oh.
my heating's free.
But so yeah,
But
you.
I have noise canceling, so I can't really hear it.
Oh, we can.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, that sounds like a you.
Yeah. But yeah, so Doc just completely fucking hurls on the ground. It's just like a light red just from the wine. And you guys are at the entryway.
I'm okay. Let's keep going.
Guys, normally do missions like this?
Usually it's like a lot worse.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to open up my mind, man.
Jin goes up and like tries to eat it, and Angel kicks him.
Don't try to eat
Fucking
that.
gross.
That's worse than trying to eat your own poop.
Has Jin finished the glass yet?
I'm just, Jin,
It's probably
Jin,
still like a little bit, like he's saving just the last swig.
he lost it in the sandstorm.
I fill up his glass again.
He doesn't have the glass; it's gone.
Yeah,
I hand him the bottle.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
both
Okay.
hands, bottoms up,
Enabler.
My God.
and
I
gin
look over at
pukes.
Oberon. We're a crack team.
I noticed.
We're on
that-
crack. That's
Is that
what
little
they
guy gonna be okay? And I point to the. What
You
was his name? The little
Jin's.
thing?
He's a little. Imagine a little monkey, but kind of reptilian. Like it can kind of change his skin a little bit, and it's like if you've seen the old Lost in Space movie, it's pretty much that little monkey thing.
Oh yeah, TB is 4-2 with you guys, or he's still on the ship?
He's with the ship right now.
Okay. So, when Oberon's asking this, Jin, you can see Jin like he has one hand on the ball and he lets go and he's like doing a thumbs up, and just chugging.
I see.
just gotta
Keep it away from me.
So, do you guys make your way into the temple?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys go inside the temple, and immediately from the contrast of like the browns and the reds from the outside, the inside is it's very dark, but it's dimly lit. You come inside this into this grand entrance hall, and it's dimly lit. It's like a dull green, light green, kind of like, and also a little bit like turquoise. Just little flames around the area, and you quickly notice it seems quite barren, but you do notice two hallways, one on the left and one on the right.
Do I see any footprints from where the hooded people had come through?
Make a study. Roll a study. This is going to be a control position. This is going to be limited effect. A 5. So with your drunken state of mind, you try to focus and look around. It was kind of hard to tell the footprints from the outside, mainly because of the sandstorm quickly covering them. But from the inside, it's still there's sand coming in from the entryway, and you see what seems like one pair go to the right and one go to the left.
Split up.
So there was only 2 sets of footprints?
From what you can gather.
That was when Doc was carrying Jin.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like they split up in here. So either way, we're gonna find somebody. Did I get the drunkenness down right?
I heard a little bit of slurring.
Okay, good.
Just a little bit.
Well, which way?
Do we split up?
No.
Says the guy who wanted to split earlier.
And we see where that got us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's left or right.
Where do you want to go, JJ?
Well, let's try left.
Let's go left.
Okay.
I want to,
Right.
as we go there, I want to leave my drone like in the doorway as like a sensor. So like
Okay.
if anyone goes past it, I'll know.
Okay. So you deploy your drone, and you see it kind of like at the entryway, kind of stationary, like still floating in the air, and it's like slowly spinning, kind of like almost like a radar, so sort of.
Cool.
So you guys go left.
Yeah.
To the left, to the
Let's do
left.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Beyonce said so.
Mm-hmm.
So you all make your way to the left. There's no door or anything. But it's a long hallway, and you go in, and it's still very dimly lit, and at the very end, there is a door there, and it seems to be it's not covering the entire doorway. You can see there's light coming from the bottom, peeking through.
No, it's here.
Your food's here?
No.
Oh.
You said coming from the bottom. I was like, now it's here.
Oh, yeah. Fucking bottoms.
I'm indulging, okay?
Yeah, you are.
So
It's a Thursday.
What kind of
no.
door
Is it
is it?
Thursday
Like
night?
it is.
stone door?
It's a wooden door, like wooden, mainly wooden with like metal to kind of stabilize it a little bit, and a metal latch to open it.
I'll try and open it. Fuck it.
Okay.
Do it.
You open it, and you quickly see in the inside, you see a person, kind of, their legs are up, and their back is to you, and their legs are up, and their arms are crossed, and they don't seem to notice the door opening, and it's when you notice, just faintly, but you can hear it. This person is asleep.
What else is around the room? So they're just in a chair. Yeah. What
They're
else
in
is
a
around?
they're in a chair. Their legs are on the table. Roll a steady. This is going to be a risky position. Standard effect. A 2. You quickly look around, and you do notice, like papers and things scattered about, but you kind of are looking around too quickly, and you accidentally bump into a torch, and it causes it to fall and just clang into uh, like a loud slam. And immediately at that, the person wakes up and gets up and looks and turns around and sees you, and you can quickly notice this person seems to be male, and also similar to the people you've seen in Catan, another Zabrak, with yellow and black striped skin with horns. And he quickly pulls out a blaster, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
Can I use my shoot first ability
Yeah.
Oh shit.
to knock the blaster out of his hand?
Sure.
So then that would be. Would that be scrap?
Yes, this will be scrap, and you get 1 bonus die for the ability.
Would this be what position?
This will be a risky position, standard effect.
And you said 1 bonus die?
Yes,
Okay.
because of the ability. a 4. You shoot the blaster. You see this guy pull out the blaster, and you quickly, just instant, a blink of an eye, you pull out yours, and also don't forget to count it to your load.
Yeah.
You pull out your blaster and shoot, and you shoot the blaster completely. You don't shoot at his hand, but you shoot the blaster, and it just causes it to just completely break in his hand. And he's like, "Shit!" And he goes and he tries to pull out another blaster.
Can I do it again?
At this point, you could shoot, but you can't use the shoot first because you're at this point you've made yourself known.
I just keep the gun on him.
Okay.
Tell him to, like, basically drop it.
This is gonna be a command roll.
All right.
It's gonna be a desperate position, and it's gonna be standard effect. So you get an experience point.
But I have, where is it? Daredevil. If I do a desperate roll, I can take an extra die, but I don't get XP in that.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's one bonus die. So it'd be a straight roll then. A 2. You yell out, "Drop it," and it's like in that moment where you're in that moment yelling him to drop it, and he it kind of, you're trying to like call his bluff if anything, but he pulls out his blaster and points it at Angel and
While
at
he's
you.
pulling out the blaster,
Yes.
since I've been practicing with my telekinesis, can I try to get the blaster to fly out of his hand into me?
You could try. This is gonna be a it's gonna be a risky position. It's gonna be a standard effect.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay. A 6.
Hey.
So you get it.
Nice.
So you also get a gambit. So you guys are now up to 4 gambits.
Hey.
So, you use the force, and it takes quite a bit to concentrate, but you use it, and you're able to pull the blaster towards you, and you quickly grab it and you point at him, and the guy puts his hands up and he says, "All right, what the fuck do you want? Why are you here? Who sent you?"
Why are you here?
Do I know this guy at all?
Make a study roll.
What is it? Controlled?
Yeah, this is now control position. This is gonna be standard effect.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm gonna walk over to Angel and hand Angel the blaster.
Well,
Okay.
Guess not.
You have no idea who this guy is.
No, guess not. It's fine.
You do not recognize them at all.
So
All
Angel,
right,
you
so
have a
Doc
blaster
gave me-
pistol.
Yeah, Doc handed me the blaster, and I'm just holding it right at the guy's face.
Okay, so you now have a blaster as your load.
Well, isn't it free load because it wasn't something that they brought?
You know what?
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna plan on having a blaster.
How can I
I-
put the blaster under my load instead of them?
I'm gonna say. Sure. Put it under your load, and then giving it to Angel.
You're the sweetest.
Sweetest.
So, the guy, the man has his hands up and he's saying, "Who the fuck sent you? Who are you people? What are you doing?"
I point over at Oberon and I say he sent us.
All right, so I'm gonna walk over to the guy. I'm gonna put my hand up in front of his face. I'm gonna say, "You don't care why we're here, but you do want to tell us why you're here."
You're gonna try and
By dancing, yeah, that one.
These
That's
aren't the
right.
drunks you're looking for.
Yeah.
These aren't the drunks you're looking for.
you may push yourself to cloud a target's mind and sway them in the face of contradictory evidence. Spend 1 stress for each additional feature, and they have only vague memories of the event. So
Is that something I can do with that?
yeah, so you have to roll a sway,
Okay.
and you have you have to push yourself for this. It's mandatory to do this.
I will push myself. Yes.
So that will give you a bonus die, and then you take and you're trying to also say that they don't care why you're here.
Yeah, they don't care where
So
I'm here.
that's another stress because it's another
Oh,
additional
All right,
feature.
Bring it on.
All right.
Cool. I need a stick drink after this one.
Is it risky, controlled, desperate?
This is a control position great effect.
Great. And then 1 extra die?
Yes.
I suck.
4.
I'm
So
bad at my job.
also don't forget to add the stress too. You go.
Oh, yeah. It's 2, right?
It's 3
Oh, okay.
because the additional feature.
Ouch.
I'm cool. Don't worry about me, guys.
Okay. So you're somewhat successful in doing this. Can you repeat again actually what you said?
You don't care why we are here, but you do want to tell us why you are here.
I don't care that you guys are here. But I'm here for a job.
What job?
And the guy, you can kind of tell he's like trying to fight it, but he's like for my leader.
And you're gonna have to give me a little more than that, buddy.
It's at this where he fights it off and he's successful and he's like, "What the fuck did you just do to me?"
All right, I'm gonna pull out my lightsaber and I'm just gonna cut his head off.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So, you see, Oberyn pull out his lightsaber and immediately and you see this bright purple blade emit, and in just one fell swoop, you see this Zabrak's head just completely separate from his body.
Didn't have to be like this, buddy. Now I turn around. So, anything good in here, Angel? Or Doc,
Oh,
sorry.
besides you?
So, oh my god, this Jedi's ruthless.
I retract my saber. And I
Are we
holster it
sure
again.
he's a Jedi? He just murdered someone.
Do I see anything?
So, sorry. You look around and you see like these like documents and these. You see these documents and you see like what seems to be like sketches of things, something that's not familiar to you.
And that's the only thing that's in this room?
Like it's make a steady roll. Another one.
Okay, position.
Control position standard effect.
4.
A 4. So while you don't really recognize these the shapes in the sketches, you also see what seems to be like several lists of people's names, and you see at the very top of one, uh, it's titled Night Sister Clan, and it has all these names of people that you don't recognize, and most of them are just crossed out, um, with a few that have a circle around their names. You see like two.
What are the two circles?
You see one of them. Their name is Jeressa, Jeressa, and the other one is Winona, Winona.
And everyone else is crossed out.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I check the dead guy's body?
Yeah. This is
Let's study.
yeah, another study.
I am going to show the document to Oberon.
Okay.
Do I recognize like the significance of this at all?
Before we get to that, JJ, with a 3, you try searching his body. It's kind of hard to do like a decent job with it. The it's kind of very dirty from sand, and there's not really.
Spores and gets everywhere.
Yeah, it's very everywhere. That's the one thing you don't like is sand. There's no, there's surprisingly there's no blood. Mainly because the lightsaber instantly cauterized the head, or the neck from where the guy's head was sliced, and
Oops.
and so you can't really find much other than like papers that seem very similar to the ones that Doc found, things that don't really seem important. Yeah.
All right.
But what do you guys do?
Do I recognize what he's showing me at all?
Oh, the
Just
paper. The
significance of
paper.
it? Yeah.
Roll a study.
Okay.
This is gonna be controlled position standard effect.
Okay. I'm
A
just
2.
the worst.
Oh no.
Your head's still a little bit cloudy from the wine and the drugs you've taken. So even with the force trying to help you, it's still a little bit. But like none of this you don't really seem to recognize.
Yeah. Beats me. But I'd say our best bet is just to keep on going. Where's the exit to this place?
Yeah, is there another door?
No,
Another
this
room?
this just seems like one room. Like it was a long corridor and then this room.
Then I guess we just go back the other way then.
Okay. So you guys.
Can I use my vision enhancing goggles and do a search around and see if there's any like secret doors or like hidden boxes or any things like that?
You could try.
Okay. Is that a study?
Yes.
Control?
It's gonna be controlled, and it's gonna be great effect.
And do I get a bonus from goggles?
No. I'm gonna say the goggles. I know they don't say fine here, but they do raise the effect
Okay.
for you.
Oh
3.
man. All right. You can't do any more drunk missions.
You look around, and the room there doesn't seem to be really. There doesn't seem to be like hidden like latches or anything. Little
Okay.
hidden little trapdoors, and there's nothing. You look cool in the goggles though.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you guys make your way back out of the room, and you head back into the corridor, and then you're back in the entrance hall, and uh, again, entrance hall seems to be barren. Um, your drone is still there, spinning very slowly around, and I guess we'll take a break for now so we can wait on Dan.
Okay.
Just so, yeah.
I had to stop in my wine bottle.
You had a what?
I had to put, I had to put the cork back in the wine bottle
Yeah.
because I'm now 3/4 of the way through a 1.5 liter, and we've
Well-
literally only been playing for 2 hours.
These headphones aren't that like I have my Bluetooth headphones. They're not that bad with me just going downstairs.
You were still connected?
I can still hear a little bit,
Okay.
but I'm back.
Okay.
And then Kate's gonna. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Katana.
Yes.
Does Crit Roll get posted to YouTube on Mondays?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're subscribed, then it also you could just see the VOD the next day. But
Yeah, I'll just wait till Monday.
yeah,
Yeah, this is gonna be the first one I miss for the new campaign, and
I'll just
Yeah.
watch it like at work tomorrow.
no spoilers.
Well, I
I may
mean,
not spoil everything. I can't promise my Twitter won't spoil stuff. So.
wait a minute. Who am I? Hold up a second. I thought I had a Prime sub. Let me see what. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Fuck, I just used my Prime sub.
Yeah, I gave mine to Kate.
Oh. Brigades.
Mwah.
I love you, Cade, but if I had to choose between Critical
worth
Role,
I would too,
I
don't you
forgot
worry.
I forgot that mine subs 3 months at a time, Decade.
You can do that on Prime?
You can do that?
Not on Prime, like my regular
just no-
subscription.
Oh.
to Decade.
Oh.
my god.
oh, so
I
you're
pay
you're
for
just a
like-
sugar daddy, okay?
I pay for like 1 case of beer.
So that's enough for about 2 nights.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
looking
I
at these.
just pay for the water. No, I'm just kidding. My money's supposed to go to your water filters, for your Brita.
This is good. I actually probably need to change that bitch out.
All right, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is Dummy here?
I am here.
Okay.
good. So now you guys are back in the entrance hall. Again, Baron. Nothing much there. Just the entrance where the Angel's drone is, and you just came from the other corridor, and now you have the right side. And do you guys start going your way over there?
So was my drone like in the doorway, or was it like kind of patrolling the entire entry room?
It's at the doorway, and it's still, but it's spinning slowly around,
Okay.
like a submarine radar kind of.
Gotcha.
And-
Okay, so I just want to move it to the other doorway then, the right side.
The right
That
side
would go
doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just if anyone comes in after us that way, then we'll know.
Okay. You move your drone over to the doorway, and immediately you get on. I'm assuming you have like a watch or something that like pings you, or like
Yeah,
your device, your communicator kind of thing.
Yeah, either like a Futurama Leela like wrist thing, or I imagine I could see through the vision enhancing goggles too.
Um,
Or like, switch to drone vision.
you can't really tell in the drone vision, but you can see on your watch. You get 2 pings, coming from the right doorway.
Oh, okay. So if I'll just try to like signal people like shh, hush.
Okay. Um, in that case, everybody here has to roll a a scramble.
Wouldn't it be a skull? Or
Or
are we hiding or are we ambushing?
uh oh, my bad. This will be. Hang on. Sorry, I got my 2 mixed up. Ugh.
Either way,
Where's
they'll
Same
have
roll
to
for
be-
me.
Yeah. Both are at disadvantage.
Skulk. Yeah, skulk would be the sneak.
Okay.
Oh,
Position.
position and everything?
This is going to be a control position standard effect. Everybody has to do this. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
I got a
no,
3.
no, no.
Well,
Holy hell yeah!
So
Looks like
I
we're
got
cutting
it.
some more heads off.
Oberyn and JJ, you both are pretty fucking sneaky.
Gotta be
And
sneaky.
oh my god, 2 6s, you guys. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at Dog and Angels. It's
I know, fucking
And
lowest.
TP.
well, okay, listen. TB's roll from last game was probably the worst one though. That was bad. But like to happen twice in this consecutively, oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, Doc is drunk.
Yeah, that's true. All of you are drunk, except for like JJ.
I'm always on drugs.
Well,
You're on drugs.
I think that they're tipsy, but Doc is drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk. You just hurled like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So you guys, Oberyn and JJ, you guys are like sneaking your way. You're crouched and just going, and you just hear like behind you, just everyone else just like stomping.
Doc actually walks in front of them to go first.
You walk in front of them and you get to the doorway, and immediately again you just fucking hurl all over the floor. It's not as much as it.
I'll get inside the doorway and then hurl so that they see me.
Yeah. You hurl at the doorway, and you look up, and your vision's still kind of blurry because you just fucking puked up, or you just threw up, and you have like tears in your eyes from that, and you see like 2 large figures at the very end of the corridor.
Hey guys, a little help?
Do you always do this?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna take out the blaster and look around the corner.
All right. You look around the corner and you see at the very end with your goggles now at this the goggles helped you see from a clear distance. You see at the very end 2 large droids. And I need you to roll a study for me real quick. I'll give you a bonus die for here with the goggles.
Sweet. Position.
This is controlled and standard effect.
And a bonus for the Googles.
A 5. You notice from your past and seen these before in your past time, these are droidecas. These are
Oh shit.
These are ones that roll around and have a protective shield in front of them when they're firing. However, these 2 seem to be not moving, and you don't see like their guns pointed. They seem like they seem deactivated.
And they don't have shields up?
No.
All right. I'm gonna try to send the drone in and try and hack one.
Okay. This is going to be. Let me pull up your thing. This is gonna be a hack.
Mhm.
This is going to be a risky position, and it's going to be standard effect.
Oh, actually, wait. I would like to use the fine hacking rig as part of my light too, or as part of my kit.
Okay. Um,
So,
I'll give you the option then. Do you want to give that? Do you want that to give you a bonus die or to raise the effect?
what was the effect already? Standard.
Yes.
Let's raise the effect.
Okay.
So to
It'll.
great,
Yes.
beautiful. Doc thinks he's sneaky.
A 6.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
So you also get another gambit. So you guys are up to 5 gambits.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot about gambits, but we haven't really needed them
Yet.
Okay, cool.
So you,
I'm in.
it takes a little, it takes a little bit. It's again, this is you haven't really worked on droids much compared to ships and things like that. So this takes
Not like battle droids.
yeah, like the most experience you have is like protocol droids, but that's it. And
Okay.
you it takes a little bit, but you get your little drone inside the one of the droid decas. And what do you do, the one on the left or the right?
Are they both the same distance from us?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So you go into the right droid deca and you start manipulating the code and try to mess around with the wires a little bit. And it takes a couple minutes, but eventually you're able to get it to where you get the droid deca to come up and awaken, and immediately has the protective shield up, and you have your little controller and you test it out a little bit and you can see you're moving it.
So I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did Doc realize that Angel was hacking?
Roll a study.
I wasn't trying to hide it. Yeah, I think I
But
was just
Doc
kind
is
of
drunk.
okay. Fair.
roll a study for me.
Position?
Standard or control position standard effect. A 5. You do notice like Angel is doing something. You don't know exactly what. It's just
Do
something
I
with the drone.
relate it whenever the shield pops up that Angel did this?
No, you just see like you see the shield come up and it like you start freaking the fuck out.
I immediately try, since I am A, drunk, and B, now think I'm a god, I am going to try to throw the other droid into the shielded droid.
Okay. This is going to be in a tune. This is going to be risky position. This is going to be standard effects.
How many gambits can I spend at once?
No. I'd say the most you can use is 1.
Perfect. I'm going to use a gambit.
A 4. Oh my. Yeah.
That was Doc. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Totally dog.
You try using the force in your drunken stupor, and you you try, as soon as you like make a connection to the droid, the one that's deactivated immediately wakes up and again activates and also activates its protective shield, and it turns. It turns. It looks around and it sees you guys. It sees mainly Doc at the end of the corridor and makes a shot. And you're drunk and super though. You swipe. You kind of like swipe at it as you're like freaking out, and it shoots. It goes past you guys and it like hits the wall next to the wall or the hallway of the left side of the previous room, and you just knock it into the other droid, and they're both just on the ground. And the former the droid from the droid Deca from the right side is still in control with Angel, but it's not moving because Angel's in control. It hasn't done anything yet, and the other one though is quickly trying to get up.
I am immediately going to drop to the ground and go, JJ, save me!
I shoot at her, and since I'm from a hidden spot, I get an extra dice roll.
Okay. So just give me a scrap.
Okay, position.
This is gonna.
How is this still our smoothest mission yet, though? This is my question.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is
amazing. I love it.
this is gonna be a desperate position.
Desperate. Damn.
So you get an experience point.
Oh, nice. Oh, that fills me up. Do I wait until the end of the session, or can I put it in now?
You can do it now. You can't do it for this roll, but you can.
Okay.
You can fill it up.
And effect.
This is gonna be standard.
All right. And I'll also push myself because I really don't want to deal with this droid.
Okay.
Ay.
Nice.
6. All right. So, so you.
Sneeze Nacho on my keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I didn't even push myself. I forgot that I got the extra dice roll.
Oh yeah, you can clear the stress. So yeah, you see the droid Deca, it comes up. When it got pushed to the side, the shield deactivated for that one, not for the one that Angel is controlling. And it's about to get up, and you quickly come around the corner with your blaster and just you take a second to aim and you shoot, and the blast hits the droid Deca in the chest in its actual core, and it just goes back, and it makes a loud noise, but you can kind of hear from your distance the like sound of it kind of like winding down, kind of like just and it is no longer alive.
All right, quickly, I'm gonna say, I got the other one. Don't worry. And like have it turn and like give a wave with its gun.
I wave
I am
back.
literally on the ground, like covered up, not watching any of
You're
it.
just covered you're in the pool of vomit that.
Oh my god, no.
I'm gonna die in this temple. Ah, damn it.
I shot it and killed it.
But yeah. So you filled up your prowess now, so you can put that dot anywhere in those 4. So.
All right.
You gonna put it in Skulk? Okay. All right. So, you guys, yeah, what do you guys do?
I'm still on the ground.
I don't know what to do. They're just too drunk. Is there anything else around? Like,
Well, there's nothing that you can really, or actually roll a study for me, TB.
okay. I should have put something in that.
It's gonna be a
controlled.
control position standard effect. a 3.
Oh no! All the wasted 6s we had.
Oh my god. Jesus.
This is homophobic.
Yeah, it is. So you look around. The corridor seems somewhat the same as the previous one, other than the droids at the end, the droid decas. It's just same dimly lit walls, same tile floors.
We're still looking for something, right?
Yeah.
There's no other like exit to another.
Well,
room?
there where the droid deca was, you can see from your end like there's another, like they're in a room now.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to try, since I'm hacked into it, I'd like to try to get, like, what's the prime directive here of this droid? Like, is it being controlled from somewhere else? Is it, like, destroy all intruders? Is there, like, a whitelist of who not to shoot? Anything
Okay.
like that.
This is gonna be a hack roll.
Okay.
This is gonna be a control position standard effect.
We still have a lot of gambits too, if you want to use one.
We do, sure, yeah. This could be really helpful. Let's do that. For a
Okay.
bonus die.
Yeah, so now you guys are now down to 3 gambits.
That's still a lot,
Yep.
hopefully. You're like, actually.
So 1 bonus.
Yeah. A 6.
Let's go.
So you try, you go into the droid deca, looking through its coding, trying to see. What you can find is a list of commands it has, and it says, protect the temple, protect the shrine, no intruders allowed, protect Jaressa.
Jaressa. Wait, do we know that name? That rings
Yes.
a bell.
It was on that paper,
Caved.
wasn't it? Or the thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Clan.
Okay, so yeah. So I'm kind of whispering that as I'm finding it out to the gang.
Now that he said that, would I know anything about the Night Sister clan?
Roll study.
Position?
This is gonna be control position, standard effect.
Nope.
It sounds somewhat familiar, but you can't really recall if like you've had any of them as like a patient or anything. You've never heard of them from your work. So that, and you're also again drunk.
Mm-hmm. I know that it's a word that I have heard before.
And so,
Does it have like a layout of the area, like a Roomba patrol route or anything?
yeah, it does. You from what you gather, it has a somewhat like a blueprint, similar to like the bank from all the way back in Delbana,
Sweet.
where you can see like it has the entrance hall, it has the left corridor with the left room, and then the right area though it has the corridor, it has that room where the droid decas are, and then it has another staircase, and it leads to a second floor below, and it seems to be a big room, but that's all it can really show you. It doesn't really show like specific things from the second floor. Other than that, it's one big room.
So then I'll check, flip the goggles down, and try and look like where on the map those stairs would be, or like where in the room, you know.
Oh, you don't. It shows on the blueprint. The stairs, they're in that room where the droid decas are.
Okay. Oh, so wait, no one's gone in there yet?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not gonna just go. But then, okay, so through the droid, like, do a sweep around and see if there's anything else.
Okay. So do you guys go down the corridor?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go down the corridor, and TB and Oberyn, both of you guys are going, and both of you step on a tile, each of you, and the both tiles sink to the ground, like a good couple inches, and that causes the Jordeca that JJ shot. It almost like fucking Frankenstein or a zombie, like jolts up and stands up real quickly, and it looks like it's about to raise its gun at you guys, but then quickly falters or falls to the ground.
Oh shit!
Curious.
I guess that's a good thing, right?
And it doesn't have the shield up anymore. It's
No,
just like kind of
it's
slumped over.
yeah. Those were
Good thing you fucked that up.
yeah.
I'll say.
So you guys make your way down to the corridor, and you have you still have the other Jordeca. It doesn't seem harmed either from when it collided with its brethren. But you see behind it on the on like the right side of the wall that's opposite of the corridor. So if you just keep going deeper into the room, you see a staircase, and you can see it's dimly lit, but it's much darker compared to everything else. But it goes down.
So I'd like to move the drone to the entrance of the droidica room,
Okay.
just to patrol that doorway, and also try to set up the other droid, the deactivated one, so if you like look in the room, it looks like how it was when we first saw it.
The one that JJ killed?
The dead one, yeah. I
Yeah.
want to just try and prop it up so that if someone poked the head around the corner, it looks like it's where it should
Oh,
be.
it's there. It's protecting it.
So you're telling me that you're taking your drone off of the Droideca that you have in control right now?
Oh no, you're right. I hacked it with that. Okay, nope, I'm not doing that. Damn.
What you
Yeah,
trying to do,
no.
Angel?
I'm just trying to figure my shit out. It's not going so well.
What do you need to figure out?
Just shit.
You're just trying to figure out shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Might be that way sometimes.
shit, it do be though.
Having an
Alright,
early
well,
life crisis in this temple.
Watching someone's head cut off, no problem. Trying to figure out what to do with all these droids. Too much.
What are you trying to do?
We have our priorities.
Priorities. Yeah, okay, so it's cool. I guess. Alright. So like, do we need to watch behind us, or do I just leave these guys, or like
Oh, I could be a droid. Boop, boop, I'm a droid.
Oh my god, how drunk are you?
Doc is fucking wasted.
Jen at this point too is also just fucking is just wasted.
he's thrown up on Doc's leg and Doc
Yeah.
didn't notice.
The drone, not
I'm
a
a
doctor.
drunk, I'm not gonna hate it.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Broken droid, and I'm literally miming. I'm pretending I'm a droid now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright. I want to start sending the droidica with the drone down the stairs ahead and just seeing, just like it's doing a patrol sweep or something.
So you're gonna send the drone down the stairs?
The drone droidica.
Oh, the droidica.
Yeah. So I'm controlling it through the drone still. The drone's still on it. And just send that down the stairs.
Okay. You send the droidica down. It goes back into a ball and starts rolling down the steps. It's not quiet at all. It's pretty loud, and it gets to the bottom, and you pull up your drone goggles or your goggles and put it into the drone point of view, and you quickly see what seems to be a shrine and several figures, but one of the figures you can't. It's very hard to tell with the lighting too. One of the figures turns around and immediately you're cut off from your feed and you lose control of the droidica, and it's about a couple seconds later where you quickly see your drone flying in as if it just saw like the scariest thing it ever fucking saw, and quickly goes back to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna dock it back on my tramp stamp, and just say we might be fucked, and pull out the blaster.
Oh, fucked.
Do we have an
I normally
information
pull
that
out
people
blasters.
are coming up here?
What was that, JJ?
Are we assuming that people are running up here?
From what you can hear, it doesn't seem like it. It seems quiet.
Can I sculpt down the steps?
Can you what?
Pull out a heavy blaster.
Sculpt down the steps.
Yeah.
What position would that be?
This is going to be a. This is going to be a risky position, limited effect.
All right. And I'm gonna use one of the gambits.
Okay. A 5. So, so you're the one leading this. You're the one going down the steps first, and you try being as quiet as possible, and you make it to the bottom of the steps, and you can quickly see again. It's this huge room. In the very bottom, or in the very middle, are, from what you can gather, there seems to be 6 figures, and you can see also right next to you the droidica. It is fucking destroyed. It's like turned into a cube. And
To a cube?
yes, like the
Don't
cube,
like that.
like the trash cubes from Wall-E, where it's
like the compacted cars.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
It's completely fucking just. It's been cubed, and you
Good.
and you hear from the middle, and you could see too. They're all surrounding this this square shrine. It looks like it's probably maybe like 10 by 10 feet.
Chair shrine. Oh.
That's it's the second chair. But you see in the middle an object floating, and you see around the rim of the square, because it goes up. It's a couple steps, and then it has the base, and on the rim of the base you can see what seems to be like whiffs of energy of some sorts surrounding the rim, and you see one of the figures look at you and say, "Well, if this is quite a surprise, I wasn't quite expecting visitors." And you see you see them raise their hand, and the torches and the lights get brighter, and you have a clearer view of these people. And It's at this point that the rest of you guys are also coming down as well. Doc way behind, just spinning in circles with Jin.
With the droids. With the droid.
Yeah.
And Jin on me.
And Jin riding, yeah.
Yeah. And
And you're still like beep boop bop.
Mm-hmm.
and
I hate it here.
all of you guys get to the base of the stairs with JJ, and this woman, this person, you can see from the lights, they seem to be a woman, and they have white and black, or they have white skin with like black tattoos on their face and their body, with this silver blonde hair, and this you don't have to be up close to see. They have this crazy fucking look in their face, like they look like a fucking serial killer. And she says, well, would you care to watch the show, or would you like to be killed immediately?
What show?
What show?
Do I recognize this woman at all?
Make a study.
Okay.
There's gonna be a control position standard
I'm
effect.
assuming control.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
That's what I.
A 5. You do recognize this person, not from past, but you were able to connect the dots from the documents from the left room and
Is that one
the
bitch?
and the names. You recognize this person as Jaressa.
But what's the show?
And she looks at Oberyn and she says, oh, were you trying to look for this? And she gestures to the object behind her, and
Oh, good. You found it for me.
she says, no, silly, this is for me.
Okay, gathered your Jezebel or whatever. So let's say be a good friend and just hand it over. We don't have to really do anything more.
You see one of the other people. It's another woman. She's holding a spear, and she stomps the ground with her spear, and she says, silence.
That's a really pretty spear. Where'd you get it?
And
It matches your eyes.
she gives TB a big old fucking glare, and
Really strong eyes.
and Doc is going around the base of the stairs, just acting like a droid.
No, even forward. Like closer to them.
While this is happening, can I like try and hide?
I'm gonna say
Like, Doc is purposely trying to be as annoying as possible while drunk, so that his allies can get a decent advantage.
I'm gonna say you can skulk, JJ, if you want. This is gonna be a risky position. It's gonna be limited effect. A 5. It's all you can during this ruckus. You notice like a little like pile of rocks, and there's a big boulder. It looks like you can hide one person, like a person can be behind it, and you try making your way over there, and you think no one has spotted you, as far as you can tell. Jeressa looks at the rest of you though and says, "Well, you see, I need I need this. I need this in order to uh, finish off people like you." And she points a finger at Oberyn. And
I'm sorry. You needed that. Oh well, we can just go then. I guess we'll just go. I'm so sorry.
oh, you
Didn't
d-
mean to inconvenience
oh,
you
you
all.
you don't understand. Once I have this, you'll be gone. Gone from this world.
Okay, I'm not much of a talker. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use what is this? Kinetics.
Kinetics.
I'm gonna propel myself to the staff lady.
Okay.
Say lightsaber in hand, and I'm gonna go for the other headshot again.
Okay. I'm gonna say Doc. Um, roll a skulk for me.
I'm not trying to skulk.
Okay, roll it.
I am literally trying to be as seen as possible.
Okay. Roll a scramble then for me.
All right.
This is gonna be risky position, standard effect.
1.
Oh no.
Everyone sees you, and you could see, like, even Jeressa is looking at you like, what?
I am still holding up the droid, acting like a robot, trying to get people to look at me.
Jeressa notices the droid, and she puts her hand out, and she rips the droidica from your force grasp and fucking throws it behind her, and you see it in the back just completely fucking shatter.
I look really sad.
Is she near a wall, or like what's around her and or above her?
Um,
I hand him some illicit drugs because it's a free thing and it doesn't count.
I'm
for a load
already
item.
on my illicit drugs that I
I hand you more
Can't you tell?
okay.
to cheer you up because
Okay.
you just lost your drug.
So, um, hang on, let me. So, Doc, can you repeat what you were saying again?
What I was saying?
Or you're about maybe like 10 feet away from the group, and you're about like maybe 20 feet away from the center. Where, going back to Angel, Jeressa, there's nothing like on the ceiling other than the ceiling that you can really gather. She's right next to, she's on like the top stairs of the shrine, and she's right next to the what seems to be like an energy wall, and from what you can assume, it looks like she can't reach into this thing. She's like trying to work on dealing with this.
Okay. And
So-
so when she was doing the force grab of the drone or of the droidica, was our Jedi friend already up to her?
You mean Oberyn?
Was Oberyn? Yeah, was Oberyn already
Oh,
next to her when she did that?
No, Oberyn's about to attack the other one with the spear. The one with the spear is about.
I thought the one with the spear through the droid. No.
No, that was Jeressa.
Oh, I want to go for the one who threw the droid. Sorry. Can
Yeah, I
redact
didn't
that?
realize there were two. Yeah. Okay.
I
So
knew
there's
there were
two
two,
in there.
There's-
the one with the one
She
with the
just ripped
spear.
the
I want to
droid
shoot my heavy blaster at.
So
player.
from what you can
Let's
get,
the heavy blaster out.
so this is I'll explain this for everybody. There are 6 people in here. There's Jeressa.
Oh.
There's the woman with the spear. There's another woman with what seems to be like an axe. There's and all three of them look to be about the same species, same white skin with black tattoos. And then there's also 3 Zabraks, and they all seem to be male. And one has what seems to be like a staff, a bow staff, and another one is dual wielding what seems to be like with
Are these Zabraks too? The women?
no they from what you can gather they seem to be Dathomirian from past
Okay, so
experience.
they're Night Sisters proper. Got it.
Yeah.
So whenever Jaressa rips the droid out of my grasp, at the same time that Oberyn is going to jump and attack, I want to push the closest Zabrak into the force wall with force abilities.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So Oberyn's gonna roll first.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're gonna do this is gonna be a scrap, and you're gonna attack Jaressa.
Yeah. Whoever threw the drone.
Okay. This is going to be a risky position. It's gonna be a standard effect.
Big number.
A 5.
Yeah, 5.
So you go in for an attack. You leap, and everyone sees like with they and everyone around you, everyone except Doc, who's up ahead, and also JJ, who's behind the rock, sees Oberyn just leap 30 feet, and and TB and Angel, you feel this energy of the Force push off, and he leaps, and you see he activates his lightsaber in a twirl, in a almost like a somersault towards Jaressa, and you see Jaressa was expecting this, and she pulls out this seems to be circular device with a metal bar, a cylindrical bar in the middle, and you see two red beams ignite from opposite ends, and you see after they've ignited, you see them slowly and then quickly twirling, spinning.
Can I try to shoot that in your hand as well while he's attacking with my heavy blaster?
You can try in a second, but Oberyn, you go in, and you're not able to attack. You're not able to go for her head, but she, because she's expecting you, and you both are immediately fighting each other with your lightsabers. And it's at this point, the other 5, the 2 Dathomirians and the 3 Zabraks, all look back to the rest of you guys and start charging.
And that's whenever I throw the closest one into the energy.
Yeah, you can. That's gonna be you now. So you're gonna attune.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a risky position. Also, before you do this, we'll get to that, JJ, after TV. Let me.
I was like aiming at the same hand that they were trying to like.
So Oberyn, I need you to add a clock to your sheet. I just did it for you. And I need you to name the clock Temple. And this is going to be 6 segments.
I know what you're talking about.
It's under your weird friends contact list.
Oh, okay. Clocks add. Clock name Temple. Is there like a specific
6 seg?
Yeah.
6 seg.
Oh, 6 seg. Okay.
Yeah.
And progress
And
0.
progress 0 for now.
0 for now. And so going back to Doc, you can roll tune. This is going to be a risky position, and it's going to be standard effect.
Okay. Risky position. Standard effect. Boom. 3.
A 3. So You see the closest one to you. It's a Zabrak, and it's the one with the bow staff. And you you try to push away with the force, and the most you can get is a shove. And you have your hand out, and the Zabrak is quick to respond and goes and just whacks at your wrist. And you now have level 1 harm, a sprained wrist.
Got it.
So, TB, you say you're going to shoot at Dressa?
Like as he's attacking and she's trying to block whatever his attack is, I'm trying to shoot her as well.
Okay. And you're going to use...
Shoot whatever hand that she has the other thing in.
And you're going to use your blaster?
I'm going to use my heavy blaster is what I pulled out.
Okay. This is going...
Back when we were walking, I pulled out a heavy.
Okay. This is going to be a scrap, and this is going to be a desperate position, so you get an experience point. And it's going to be standard effect. A 2. Well, you get the experience point. So you go and try to shoot, and immediately Jeressa just deflects the shot and keeps fighting with Oberyn. And at this point, the Dathomirian with the spear is charging at you. So JJ, you say you wanted to shoot from your hiding spot?
Yeah, I have a fine sidearm, but it also says it could be a pair, so I have 2. Can I aim them at the bow staff user and the spear person, respectively?
Yeah. I say you can do that.
All right, and I am in a hiding spot, so that will activate my my ability.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is going to give you a bonus die, and the fine blaster will increase the effect. So this is going to be a desperate action. This is going to be scrap. Desperate position. And this is going to be great effect.
And I should have 1 bonus dice?
Yes.
I think. Okay. Actually, I'll push myself too for 2.
Okay. A 5. So you you go and shoot, and you have both your blasters. They're both in like a not perpendicular, but in just different areas. And you go to shoot the one at the bow staff, and the Zabrak had just whacked at Dox's wrist, and the blast gets them in the shoulder, and they stagger back, and they're in pain. They scream out, and the other shot though goes, and you see TB, you see the Dathomirian charging at you with the spear, and immediately the blast goes through their head, and they just go back to the ground, dead.
And I'm like, ah!
So, Oberyn, that's going to be it's going to be 2 segments filled.
Oh boy.
So, Angel, what would you like to do?
All right, so I would like to press a little button on my belt buckle that activates my armor. Bloop, bloop. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Original trilogy.
Exactly. Then okay, so we have the spear person out. Is there another?
There's the spear person. There's the other Dathomirian with the axe. There's Jaressa with this spinning lightsaber,
Yeah.
double bladed lightsaber.
Why is she trying so hard?
There's the there there's
Why you gotta
the
sweat like
yeah.
this?
There's the Zabrak with the bow staff who's injured right now. There's another Zabrak with a sword, like just a regular
Is that
sword.
injured one near somebody?
It's he's near Doc.
Okay, I want to take a shot at that one with the pistol that Doc gave me.
Okay. This is gonna be a scrap.
That's a scramble. Scrap. Shit. Okay.
And this is going to be a desperate position,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be standard effect.
Okay. And I'd like to push myself for a bonus die.
Okay, so it'll be a straight roll.
And is that a one
Pl-
stress or 2?
That's 2.
Okay. So 1 bonus. Wow. Hey.
5. So you say you're going to shoot at the
injured one that's near Doc.
Okay. So you see the Zabrak with the bow staff. He, after getting shot in the shoulder by JJ, quickly tries to get back, pull themselves together, and starts charging at Doc again. And immediately you shoot them in the chest, and they go down on their knees, and then just goes backwards, and you see Doc sees their body become still.
Nice. And then if you had a second blaster pistol as a thing, you could do a second shot in the same turn.
You can either do that, but it would lower the effect if you're dual wielding at this point. It didn't do it for JD because JD specializes in this type of thing as a scoundrel.
Gotcha.
But it can work best as a spare.
Okay, like if mine gets knocked out of my hand or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Then I'll hold off on that then. And I think I'm still like kind of back on the stairs or something. I'm not charged in really, so I'm probably hanging back, kind of. Yeah.
So, all there's left now is a Dathomirian with an axe, Jaressa with the spinning dual-bladed lightsaber, the Zabrak with the sword, and then there is also another Zabrak with another spear. And those two, the latter, are also on the stairs. They're both kind of conflicted a little bit on what to do, either to help out Jaressa or to go after everybody else. The Dathomirian, though, sees Angel shoot at the and kill the Zabrak with the bow staff, and just lets out a fucking cry, like not a sobbing cry, but just like a war cry, and starts charging at you with the axe. And it's at this point that another segment is filled in Oberon's clock.
Oh boy, I bet that's a good thing, right?
That's when we win.
I don't fucking know. You tell me.
Shit, you're the one supposed to know.
I don't fucking know.
What's TB doing?
TB, roll a study for me real quick. This is gonna be oh yeah, don't forget also for people if they've forgotten like experience. I think Angel forgot.
Experience
Oh,
goes
for a
with the thing
desperate?
that you rolled, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
desperate.
So,
No,
it would be
it does.
$10 for me, like-
Yeah, so it doesn't. For desperate rolls, it doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. You always get the experience. For risky rolls, you have to get a 6 in order to get the gambit without using a
Okay.
gambit.
So is this a desperate roll?
Yes, this is a desperate position, and this is a standard effect.
So I get 1 in prowess for the scrap, for the desperate scrap.
Yes, and for TB, this is going to be an insight.
Oh, insight.
Yeah, a 4. You you notice, you hear from you being high. It's giving you a heightened hearing sense, and
Wow.
it
Call me out.
yeah. You hear what seems to be like a growl nearby, and it seems like it's coming from the other the side where the droidica fucking shattered.
Okay. Like a sigh?
No, like a growl.
Oh, a growl.
It's coming from what side? It's coming from the side where the droidica, like that, the far back of the room where the droidica fucking shattered.
Well, I'm gonna move closer to someone else that's by me that could.
Okay. At this point, the person who's closest to you is probably Doc.
I'm gonna run to Doc anyways.
Okay.
That's a mistake.
This is gonna be Oberyn. That's gonna be another segment too, by the way. So you're at 4.
So do I see the person with an axe running at Angel?
Yes. They're about, I say they're coming from the left side, and Angel is kind of in the middle on the back by the stairs, and they're coming, and they're charging with the axe, and Angel, you don't notice until last second, but you see Jin to your right. He still has the wine bottle. He fucking does a spin like a shot put almost, and fucking chucks it and hits the Dathomirian in the face, and the bottle just shatters, and the Dathomirian fucking is taken back, but not heavily, not too damaged, but just stunned for a second. But they're standing still.
Give a little thumbs up.
Could I use my turn, seeing that an axe person is running at Angel, to try to trip him with the Force?
They're standing still right now.
I would like to trip him from
Okay.
standing still.
Sweep the legs.
Sure. This is going to be this is going to be a tune, and this is going to be a risky position. It's going to be standard effect.
3.
You see them hobble a little bit and kind of trip and go on one knee, but they still have their bearings.
Perfect, but they're slowed down and they're kind of distracted.
She's stunned, and she's somewhat prone. And it's at this point now where the Zabrak with the sword is charging at both Doc and TB. Doc doesn't notice this, though. TB does. But going back to Oberyn, you see you're fighting, you're constantly just clashing with Jaressa, and Jaressa doesn't seem to be too worried. Like, they don't seem to be like breaking a sweat, and you're struggling. I need you to roll another scrap. This is going to be a desperate position, and this is going to be standard effect. A 4.
I've done worse.
So you you go. You're fighting with her, and you seem like you're getting the upper hand a bit, and flourishing your lightsaber around, and you are able to kind of graze her shoulder. Um, Not the shoulder that's her primary. Not the one that's holding the lightsaber, and she does give like a grunt and of pain, and she goes and she goes in and she punches you in the face, and you weren't expecting this much strength from her at all, and it causes you hear a loud crack,
Wow.
and she has broken your
Why
nose.
are you breaking things?
Oh my
You broke
God.
Your wrist, now you broke your
Shit.
nose.
This is going to be level 2 harm, broken nose.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Damn.
I just type it in there, right?
Yeah. So uh JJ, you see now, you kind of pop up from your rock and looking around, and you see uh the Zabrak with the sword charging at TB and Doc, and you can see that Doc doesn't notice at all.
Is the sword one the one that got hit with the bottle?
No, that was the one, the axe, the Dathomirian.
Can I aim at both of them again?
Sure. This is going to be you can't do shoot first because you've already technically blown your cover.
Yeah,
I
figured.
So this is going to be desperate position, and this is going to be standard effect.
All right. How many gamuts do we have?
3.
3.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh well, you got a 6.
Nice.
So, you quickly deal with the Dathomirian, who is on the ground. It's an easy shot. They're standing. They're in one spot. They're stationary, and they go down on their side. Clear headshot. The other one
Still running at us?
is still running at Doc and TB, and you go.
I do something.
Well, first, so JJ, you shoot, and you shoot the Zabrak in the chest, and they go down immediately. But now it is just Jaressa and the Zabrak with the spear.
So as part of something as an item that I have, I'm
Yes.
gonna say I have like a grappling hook, and I want to see if I can throw that like onto something and like try to use it as like a tripwire for the one that's running for us.
That
Or, like even if it's like a thing that like kind of
well, okay, so
clotheslines them.
so after because the one that was chasing at you was is now dead. It just went down. Yeah, there is now.
I thought you said that one was still running at us with the spear.
No, the spear was stationary, but now he's coming after JJ. He's notices JJ and is charging at her. Because the one that was charging at you was the sword.
Then can I use my grappling hook on him and like?
Yeah.
Say I'm gonna try to throw it just so it like wraps around and I can trip him.
Yeah, you can try. This is going to be a scrap, and this is going to be another desperate action, and this is going to be a standard effect.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay. To raise the effect, or to give yourself a bonus die?
A bonus die.
Okay.
Did I get experience from that last one?
Yes.
Oh, 3.
Ooh. So, uh, you get the experience too, TB. For that. So you go with you try twirling your or swinging your grappling hook, and you're trying
I
to
thought I got... Oh, sorry.
you
I
trying
filled up prowess already. Or just like this one would.
did
'Cause I
you?
just added one, but like when I went to go add another one, it looked like it went back down. I don't know.
You can fill it. It's fine. So now you have an extra dot.
I'm gonna put that in scramble.
Okay. So you go and you twirl with the grappling hook and you chuck it, and you're behind Doc, and Doc is again still drunk, and you go and try to chuck it at the guy with the spear, and you just end up just hitting Doc on the side. It's not enough to hurt him, but it
Are you
just
sure?
yes.
Rings a bell a little.
It's not the side of your head, just your side. It goes in your
Throw up a
coat,
little bit.
rips the pocket, and that that fills up the clock to 5 now.
Okay.
And Oberyn, I need you to roll another scramble because Jaressa is now getting the upper hand. After punching you in the nose,
Oh, this bitch.
you're kind of dazed a little bit.
Risky, right? Again, or
This is going to be desperate position.
don't worry about me, guys.
This is it.
Oh, don't worry, we aren't.
It's a-
Yes, use a gambit if you need it.
Yeah, we have 3.
Can I use the gambit?
Oh,
Whatever that
yeah.
means.
Yes, so that gives you a bonus die. So now you
Alright.
guys are down to 2. So it's a desperate position. This is going to be standard effect. A 4.
Oh, that hurts.
A 4. So you are fighting with Jaressa, and you're fighting with her, and you're still in somewhat, even though your nose is broken, you're bleeding from it. You're going in, and you're still keeping your ground. And
Scratch.
it's at this point that the clock fills up. And
he has an aneurysm.
no.
Okay.
You
I have an aneurysm.
I mean, the doc didn't give her
Taco
one
Bell
that
is here.
well.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
The quesarito.
Taco Bell got me.
And but you don't notice the Zabrak. He was going to charge at JJ, but after the grappling hook, decides to change his mind and starts charging at you. And he's about to come up behind you. And it's at this moment that Angel, right next to you, you feel and hear a whooshing sound, and it's super fast. And you see, though, you can make it clear out that it's a knife, and it's going out straight, and then just veers off and hits the Zabrak in the head, and just completely falls over. And it's at this point that Oberyn and Jaressa stop and notice this Zabrak dead, and they look at the direction of where the knife came from, and you turn, Angel, and you see this person, darkish skin, light brown hair, holding out their hand, and all of you instantly recognize this is Lindis.
Oh shit!
And we're gonna take a break.
One from the water.
Oh my god! Damn, I did not see that one coming. Holy shit.
It's a break time.
I need a pee.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink.
this. KJ, my nose. I genuinely thought I was gonna die when that timer ran out.
Yeah, I thought something like
I
oh,
think you
by the
probably
way,
would.
she's edging closer towards that object, and you're gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
like I completely forgot about the object until
Same.
right now.
You actually might have if like you kept rolling ones or something.
I'm too good for ones.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Got until 12? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I still have to work tomorrow.
Fucking work.
7 hours.
Just quit your job.
Yeah.
I think that's a sugar daddy offer, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
So that's what I'm picking up.
I thought you were the sugar daddy. You're the one that subbed to K 3 times.
Oh my god.
I'm a
10 work
Splenda
hacks your
daddy
boss
for
doesn't
kids.
want you to know.
What kind of ice cream, Doc? What flavor? Double fudge brownie. Okay.
Wow.
I'm hard in the paint.
All
I want
right.
some Ben and Jerry's
You a
now.
double fudge brownie.
Oh.
I just have to take off my underwear. What?
That's-
You wear underwear?
I hate
Fudgy
you.
ones.
I hate you all. All right. Is everyone here?
I hate
think
you
so.
too.
Okay. So everyone sees Lindis. She's standing there, and she's at first her face seemed like determined, and then kind of become confused and just seems like they don't their hand is shaking now at this point, just confused and realizing what they've just done.
Damn
And
it, Lindis. The hell are you doing here?
and Linus is like, Junto told me that you guys were here, and
Fucking kick his ass. I'm gonna take a swing at Jezebel or whatever her name
Jaressa.
is.
Jezebel.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna swing at this Jezebel right in front of me.
It's the, what is it, fucking Beauty and the Beast and who the fuck's Jasmine? Aladdin.
Wait, no.
Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast crossover. But
Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
you can't leave yet. And Jaressa says, well,
You're not my dad.
yet. And
So that was a sugar daddy offer.
no. Jaressa goes, well, it seems that tides have turned. And she says, I wish I could stay longer, but looks like I'm gonna have to do this another time. And she backs away from Oberyn, who tries to go in for another swipe, and she says, you aren't worth my time.
I got blood in my eyes.
And she looks at the back of the wall, and she raises her hand, and everyone feels shaking, and you can see like the ceiling is rocks and debris are starting to come down a little bit. But in the far back, that far wall breaks, and just plowing through is this hulking, tall, probably like 10 feet or so, holding a large club. Its arms are kind of almost to its head, like as if it doesn't have a neck, and it's holding a club, and it just roars. And TB, you recognize this from your past as a Khitan strider. And she says, I hope we see you again, and by next time, none of you will be alive. And she runs, she leaps towards the Khitan strider and runs past it. And the strider now notices all of you.
How big's its bulge?
How big it's what?
Hi.
What? No.
How?
Bulging muscles.
Not, you can't make a study roll for me.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be risky position, standard effect. A 3.
Are you sure he's not thirsty position?
You mean desperate?
No, I mean thirsty.
No. So
Hey, look.
you can't really see like a muscle definition, but you can see like its arms are pretty wide. But the Khitan strider just roars out and starts charging at Oberyn. So what do you guys do?
Can I try and use my grappling hook again to make a tripwire somewhere else?
Yeah, you can try. This is gonna be.
How big is it? Is it like
It's like
Rancor size?
it's
Yeah, like how...
it's slightly smaller. It's about like maybe 8 to 10 feet.
Okay.
But it's about like 3. It's like 3 to 4 feet wide.
Scramble.
This is gonna be a scrap.
And how far is it from any of us? Like, who's it's closest to?
It's closest to Oberyn.
And how far away ish?
How far is that?
About now at this point 20, 15 feet.
Ooh, don't like that.
Okay.
Control.
Oh, jeez.
Standard.
This is gonna be a desperate position. Standard effect.
Two.
Fuck. You swing your grappling hook at it, and it just walks over it. Like it doesn't crush it. It just walks over it.
Would there be a
Watch
way?
that.
That's beautiful. Would there be? So I don't know. Would there be a way to relatively safely throw a thermal detonator at it without endangering any of us? Like, is it far enough away?
You could try. It.
If you're only risking Oberon's life, it's fine.
Just my life. It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine. He's a guest.
I don't like you that much, but I'm definitely like.
He's a guest. He won't be here for long.
Wow. Let's make sure of that.
I could be in season 2. Wait.
Yeah, no, I don't know. This is a potential romantic interest here. Angel's very into it. Okay, so no, she doesn't want to put him in danger.
Angel's rolling thirsty.
I mean, she likes Twi'leks and that lightsaber. Whew. Okay.
She's like, ooh, purple.
And I don't want to do that. I'll just take a shot at it, I guess.
Okay.
Take a scramperdoodle. I don't think a gambit's gonna go very far for me. But yeah, I think it'll be better used elsewhere. But I will push myself.
Okay. And are you giving yourself a bonus die or to raise the effect?
Bonus die.
Okay. So bonus die is going to be a risky position and standard effect.
Hey,
5.
Hey, nice.
You
5.
you go and shoot at the Strider, and you see it running, and you go and shoot, and it's not a clear shot, but it's a decent shot. And you shoot, you pull the trigger, and the blast goes, and it hits the Strider in its offhand, and the blast was powerful enough that it shoots off its ring and middle finger, and it.
Ooh.
They only have 3 fingers.
They do. My bad. Shoots off the middle finger. So it's like like that. There you go. Just imagine that. And it stops for a second. It screams out, kind of partially in pain, but also still anger, and keeps going. Oberyn, what do you do?
Is it still coming towards me, or did it stop?
It's still coming towards you.
And she's like out of my reach, right?
Who?
Jezebel.
Jaress is gone.
Dress is gone. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try to get out of the way.
Okay. It's gonna be a scramble.
Okay,
It's gonna be a desperate position, standard effect.
I am desperate. Oh my god.
Ooh,
No.
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 My leg.
You try and
That's for a reason.
so you get an experience point. But you go and roll away, and you're not as quick enough. And the Strider goes in with its club and slams down, and it slams hard on your leg, and you immediately just feel immense pain, and you let out a painful scream, and you look down at your leg, and the bone is completely sticking out. It's bent.
Ew.
You have level 3 harm, broken leg.
Burn it.
Broken leg. I'm going through it.
Does Doc still have the lightsaber?
I believe so. The green one?
One, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Jin holds out his hand to Doc.
I give him a high five.
He bares his teeth and makes the like press button gesture.
Oh! I hand him the broken lightsaber.
He's gonna run up and try to take a swing at the leg.
Okay.
The monster's leg, not.
We gotta amputate it.
You rolled 1.
Shit, not a
Roll
doctor.
We gotta amputate it.
That was the real doctor.
It's infected. Okay. Angel, I need you to roll a scrap, and this is going to be Desperate position, standard effect.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push one more for it.
Okay.
Actually, this could be good. Maybe use a gambit for this one. For
It
lightsaber swing.
it attacked Oberyn with the club, and it's now raising the club to go in for another swing.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can knock it on its ass. I'll use a gambit for a bonus.
Okay.
Can I aid in that, like by giving suppressing fire?
You can. You want to assist?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so that gives
Ooh,
JJ 1 stress, and you get another bonus die.
beautiful.
You're trying to shoot it in like in its club hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Jin.
5, yeah. All right. So you Jin comes in and it the Strider is raising its club about to just smash into Oberyn's face, and Jin comes in with like hopping with the lightsaber and just smacks it and turns it on and goes and swings through the Strider's ankle, completely severing it. And right as it goes through, the lightsaber flickers and then turns off. And the Strider shrieks out in pain and falls right next to Oberyn. Not, but super close, but not enough to like crush Oberyn. And its head is like right next to Oberyn's body.
Jin hops back to Doc and holds its hands up for a high five.
I give him another high five.
You successfully cut off its foot, but it's still alive.
Cool.
I got a question.
Yes.
You said there were 3 Zabraks. Let me look up her name.
Jaressa.
Jaressa. What were the other 2?
The other 2 were also Jaressa's race, Dathomirians.
Okay. Did they have lightsabers?
No, the only one who had a lightsaber was Jaressa, and she dipped.
Okay.
Everyone else had just regular weapons like a sword, spears, hatchets, or an axe.
Yeah. I was just checking to see if the others were Night Sisters as well.
Can I shoot this thing?
Yeah, if you
And
want.
while JJ shoots, can I pull Oberyn away from the person and then start to doctor his leg?
You can. Yeah.
I'll let
And
JJ go first, though.
JJ, as you do this,
And I'll use a heavy blaster for that.
okay. As you're doing this, Lindis runs up to you and she says, "Let me help you," and she's going to assist you for a bonus die.
Ooh, okay. So scrap and position.
This is going to be a desperate position, standard effect.
Desperate, standard, and you said 1 bonus die.
Yes.
And I get the
Yeah,
XP
next.
for that?
Yes.
Yeah, XP for a desperate. I forgot to.
A 5. So you go and shoot your heavy blaster. After using your regular blasters, and also crazy, having it be a crazy full of events night. The recoil of the heavy blaster is you're not used to it as of right now. And you shoot, the recoil fucks you up a bit, and you see the blast looks like it's about to shoot at it in its probably like leg, and you see Lindis raise her hand trying to focus in that moment, and you see her, she's sweating profusely, and she is able though to redirect the blast straight into the Strider's head.
Right.
And the Strider, you see, Oberon, you see right next, because right next to you, its head goes back and it lets out a screech, and then it gets quieter and quieter and still, and is dead.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I'm just gonna lie back down. My leg.
Oh, hell
Well,
yeah.
you're not dead.
And I would like to doctor his leg with my fine medkit.
Okay. This is going to be now a control position, great effect.
2.
Oh,
no.
No.
So
So you try to help him, and then you break his leg even more. No.
So you try to help with his leg, and you you're trying, but the damage is, with even with your tools right now, your doctor's tools, it's very extensive.
We
And
need to get him out of this temple
yeah,
into a better place, so I can put a tourniquet on it, but that's all I can do for right now.
it's it's a lot, and there's a lot of blood, and
That's why I put the tourniquet on it.
yeah, and you try, it's you try putting the tourniquet on, and you realize like you guys are gonna have to help him, get him out of here, otherwise his leg may need to be amputated.
Absolutely. We need to go, or else I'm going to have to cut his leg off.
oh fuck,
Huh?
wait, hold on. What if no, don't do that. Wait.
Well,
It's-
then let's go. Stop
it's
talking.
Okay.
it's during this time too that TB, you notice the aura of the force field of some kind, the wisp around the floating object, kind of disappear, and you see the object. It's still floating. It's kind of just free floating at this point.
Try and go grab it.
You go and pick it up, and you see it's this cube, and it's glowing, and it has a blue hue around it, and it's glowing. And you now have this artifact.
Wait, I'm crawling over. That's mine. Hold on.
I am not letting him go
I'm,
anywhere.
I'm trying to drag myself.
How big is it?
It's probably like slightly bigger than a Rubik's cube.
Okay.
Stop arguing. We're leaving now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I put it in like my pocket.
Okay. And JJ and Doc, you guys try to help out Oberon, and you guys try leading up. Lindis also tries to help you. You can tell though that she's very weak, but using the force twice to redirect things in that short span of time has completely drained her. Looks like she's also about to pass out, but she's still trying to push herself to help you guys. And
I was gonna try to do a quick. Now only tourniquets in my head. A little like, just make a little thing to carry him out of like.
A
I have
stretcher?
spare parts. Thank you, stretcher. I like repair tools. I can use repair tools and like whatever table and droidica parts and whatever, and just whip something together real quick.
you
Just
could
to get him out quickly and safely.
that's gonna be a rig.
Okay.
It's gonna be a desperate position. It's gonna be what do you say you're gonna use? Or you just
Using repair tools from like the kit, and I'm using what like table and whatever like droidica parts might help out.
okay? So there's gonna be
You
a
still have the gambit if you want to use that, I think.
yeah. You guys have one gamut left.
I mean, I have 3 in rig, so I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
But what's the effect?
This is gonna be a standard effect.
Okay.
For
All right.
it takes a while for you to come up with figuring out, trying to have Jin help you gather things, and you're able to quickly make a stretcher. It's at this point though, they're already kind of at the base of the stairs trying to lead Oberon up, and he is leading you guys, or you guys are trying to help him up, and it's at this point that Oberon, you go unconscious.
That's the sound I make when I go unconscious.
Oh no, I
And-
think you went unconscious.
How bad is it?
He is getting pale. He is
I'm gonna have to doctor him here.
well.
Just try that.
Well, I tried to stop it here, but can I try again with if I add in?
You can try again next session because this is where we're gonna end.
Oh no.
Damn.
To be continued.
To be continued. So, yeah, that's.
I'm sleepy. I'm just tired. Just taking a little nap. I'm good. Don't even worry.
Power nap, 15 minutes.
Yeah. But
Go to the light. Okay, I'll just dip, guys.
but yeah, that's gonna be the end of the session. It's still this is still part of the mission, by the way. It's not the end yet, so we're not doing downtime quite yet.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that's wow.
That was some shit.
We didn't
That was-
die.
No.
We didn't die.
We're
Yeah,
mostly in one
I
piece.
didn't
Yeah.
die yet.
I
Oh,
mean,
wait,
worst case
yeah, you just
scenario,
passed
we
out, it's
literally
fine.
we're gonna amputate your leg and then sear it. It's fine.
you can get a cool robot leg.
Isn't Doc's hand like messed up?
He has a broken nose.
No,
No,
my
Doc.
nose is broken.
Oh yeah, you have a sprained wrist, so that
Oh, I'm sorry. Is your wrist hurt? Oh.
Yeah, but that's fine.
It hurts when I do
You
that.
can't talk, you're unconscious.
um
Who's talking?
yeah.
Uh,
But I want to give a quick thanks to Dummy for coming on, and I asked him if he could be a guest player, and he said sure. And I think it was a rocky start, but I think you did a pretty good job.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see any rocks. I loved it.
ended on an.
Well, except for the part where you
Yeah.
That's-
No, that was the best part.
Landing, but this is awesome. I had a real great surprise.
it was. I wasn't expecting it.
I know, I wasn't expecting her to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
There was like a loud noise.
Lidness, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd see her
Was
at
I
least
hearing
that early.
the monster that attacked us last, or was I hearing her?
You heard the Strider,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh.